B and B is A. I don't know.
What? There,
Have
reset of the
different
console.
profiles, but
Man. Why don't you all
Let's do
just
this
have
double
this?
one.
Why don't you all have the same controller? That would make it easier.
yeah, we don't want to use Xboxes.
Well then, die.
N64. Is it working?
Also, I'm using a different key altogether, so even if we had the same controller, it wouldn't work.
What?
It'd
Why?
still be different. Because I prefer a different key. Because I just prefer it, okay? Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, I have a problem.
Do you have a
with that.
fucking problem with that? Huh?
Yes, I have.
You want some? You want some of this?
Hello, Anira. Hello, Anira. Welcome to the stream.
I know how it started so, aggressively.
Very ear rapey, actually.
Was this game always so quiet?
Oh fuck.
Yes.
When the game got quiet up.
What do you mean with Anira? She's not here. Where's your speech? Where's your speech?
Speech chat is only on the Mac now. Because Windows doesn't seem to work, I guess.
Wait, now I can't see what she writes.
Well, I thought you had access to my account.
Yeah.
See?
But,
You failed so hard. Now I rewind that.
Stop! Let me, hey, you will never remember.
Did you change the name?
Yes, I did. Anyways, I got my
And,
keyboard.
But the problem is
From
you don't
all-
have a spam protection like I do.
Oh, scheiße.
So if a
that's
spammer writes,
Why can't I press
or I
start there?
offer you
Oh,
cheap commands on your chat,
Well,
and it also pops up on my end.
Well, I
so
thought,
I don't
well,
want
you
that.
know, I thought Anira would do the job for me. I mean, she is a mod, right?
Actually, every time she writes something in Dario's chat, she should also copy paste it into my chat so I can hear it. Ah,
All.
amazing, huh?
But anyways, check this English here. When the keyboard connect to Win Mac system device, remap it any keys to MO3. Long press MO3 key. Layer 3 will be activated.
N64. There was
Did you
one I
understand
had
that?
to approve first, so it
Yes,
didn't
totally.
even went through.
And there's also in Bluetooth and 2.4G mode, after 5 minutes without key press, the LCD will turn off to conserve the battery. Any key press will be awaken the keyboard. Did you understand that? I didn't.
Look what happens if I let Luigi play. Just like I can't even smash because.
But
he's hitting the
I
wall.
guess it works. I guess I would say. I mean, it turns on. The RGB works. The LCD display that is on there works. So.
So you have to put the keycaps on, or what?
No, I need the key switches. I need the switch, and then the
Didn't you buy
keycaps.
them before?
I did. But I have to wait until they arrive. 'Cause, you know, everything comes from a different seller, I guess.
What was that?
Can you hear me because Luigi's playing like a.
That was like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Mario didn't even do anything.
N64. So I double
I
chat.
don't know where is he playing.
So I
He
double
was playing
chat.
Mario.
You
So,
double
yeah, look,
checked?
she's double chatting, I guess.
Wow. Thanks, Amira.
But hey, at least it comes with a keycap remover and a key switch remover.
That's good.
So.
Yum.
But I don't have the key switch.
I hate you, Luigi. I hate you.
But anyways, I'll show you how it looks like, I guess. On screen. Let's see, right here. Where's the camera showing me? You know, if I turn it on, it'll turn on. And,
And this match is going bananas.
holy hell.
Because Luigi is too stupid to smash ball.
It's so stupid to smash ball. But yeah, it does work, as you can see from that screen there. It's turning on.
Well, it would be a shame if it didn't.
That would suck ass, but thankfully
They
it
would
seems
have
to
told the
work.
guy to suck my dick and
Yeah, but I had to.
give
I have
back,
to speak in Chinese.
money? Give back money?
I would
Question
have
mark?
to speak. I have to speak Chinese then.
German
It's gonna
to
keep
Chinese
connecting there, it's the
translator.
second time already,
And
second
then it
time.
sounds like gibberish, like complete garbage because of the translation, and then you get blocked by the seller, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's what he says.
Yes, he would say, "What the fuck?" Actually,
Oh,
Anaruchu.
I don't know.
stupid
Dario,
Luigi.
what's
Wow.
your opinion about the new shitty Pokemon Go update?
About the new shitty Pokemon Go update.
Oh no.
But they changed like the characters. Like it looks terrible. It's
Why
fucking
are you guys
horrible.
even playing that game still? Holy shit.
Because the game is live. Why you
No.
don't want? I thought you want Psyduck in real life.
Yeah, but not in a shitty mobile game.
Looks
I
terrible.
can get a
actually.
Psyduck in real life for $50 on AliExpress.
50?
100 centimeters big.
Why don't you buy
Which
it?
is actually the lowest price ever for such a large
Anaruchu.
stuffed toy.
I don't play it. I saw the update and they look so like blobs now.
I saw the update.
Yeah, it looks
and they
terrible.
look so like blobs now.
But you know,
Blobs?
they look. But
The
you know, the
Android
announcement
blobs.
makes
I love
the
I love the Android blobs
yeah, the
from
animations.
Android 5.
The announcement makes it feel like they're so proud of it. I'm
Wow.
like, are you serious? I feel like it's the biggest downgrade. In fact, I became more white with this update.
So you're not black anymore? So it's racist?
Yeah, well, first, yeah, it's fucking racist. Whitewashed me.
Oh, wait. But then
Like,
again, I
I
didn't know
was-
you were black.
I was like darker skinned before, and now I'm like complete milk white. Holy white. Like, oh my god.
Milky milk.
Mario, you're so weak, Mario. I'm disappointed. Ah.
Actually, I don't even know
Yeah,
why
smash
my
it.
RGB is not lighting up. What the heck is going on? No, it's broken already.
Oh no.
Fucking shitty. That would be shitty now. Actually, should
Isn't
I
it
plug
because
it in?
you
on my-
didn't press anything for 5
Anaruchu.
minutes?
Women lost their curves and they advertise it as you can look like you, yeah, but where are my curves?
Advertise it as you can look like you. Yeah, but where are my curves?
Well, do you have curves in there?
Maybe.
Wow.
Beauty.
What was that?
There you go.
It's the
Oh,
third
okay.
time that
Now-
That's the third time, Dario!
But now the RGB works.
Vic,
So I plugged
fix
it
your
in
shit,
and now
man.
it works.
Why again? The
But I
fourth
can't-
time now.
But I can't press anything. There's no keys on it.
Then stop
There's
popping it
nothing.
in.
Anaruchu. I do. LOL.
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 But hey, at least the volume knob works. Look, I can make it.
Wow.
Look, now there's no sound anymore.
Well, I can hear just fine.
I don't know why. Okay.
What?
Like it had no relevance to us and Parsec, I guess.
Weird. Hey, PM. Do you want to see it
What?
again?
What?
Oh. This is unfair. Your opponents only had to have a match once. You know? And we had like 2 matches to get there. Isn't that unfair?
Wow. Yeah, that is unfair. PM, now you have to play more. 1 match more. So yeah, the keyboard seems to work, and now I gotta just wait until...
Out.
Sometimes this happens. Luigi, why?
Oh, yeah.
Can I stop his
But can I
balls?
look like Q-Taro in the new Pokemon update?
No, you
I mean, what if I am Q-Taro and I want to look more like me?
No, they always, you know, they say that you can make it look like you, and you can't do anything. It's just as limited as before. It's not even like a
Great.
huge improvement. And they make it look like it's the biggest fucking update in the world. They didn't
was
do
the
anything.
middle.
They made it worse.
So it's like that AliExpress phone that advertised that it has Android 13 and 104 million cameras, and in reality it's just a piece of shit. And it's worse
Well,
than
the
my
only
current
difference
phone.
is, the only difference is that that's what they advertise, and you're not using it yet.
And
Well,
Arju.
Pokemon
They
Go
made
came
women
out.
look like they got male body types for no reasons.
Types for no reasons.
Hey, that's the best thing. Now, a woman can look like a man. Ah. But can you put a mustache on you?
No.
Like a woman
Luigi's
mustache?
again. Luigi's drunk again.
I don't know. Really.
Oh, by the way, that issue with Microsoft Paint and the missing editor, it's been fixed after a restart. I guess it got installed in a second restart. or
Actually, maybe
something.
one of your coworkers listened to the stream and was like,
No.
"Oh shit, fuck! I
Nah.
gotta put in a paint on the next
Nah.
install."
Anarchu. But I don't want to look like one lime stabby.
One
Lime
lime
stabby.
stab. And oh yeah, but I have like still the old MS Paint and the new MS Paint, and the old editor and the new the old notepad and the new notepad. And I noticed the notepad, the new notepad uses like 8 times more RAM than the old one. It uses like 16 megabytes, and the old one only used 2. And MS Paint uses 4 times the RAM.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like it
more
used to
bloated,
have, yeah. It was like 8
Well, actually-
megabytes before, and now it's 32 megabytes. What gives? What gives
because
them? What gives them?
Because it has dark mode. That's why. And that takes another more RAM. Oh, and also it has tabs now too, so that makes even more RAM. You know, you can open. And here's the worst part, Taro.
What?
It sends information to the U.S. government as well.
Oh, ich muss gleich voll scheißen. Actually, now I should compare how much RAM the Windows XP
Stop,
MS
stop.
Paint used.
Stop
Look
trolling.
at the
It's not
lack to
funny.
his face there.
It's so
Yeah, I know,
unfunny
right?
that I don't even laugh it. Mama! Luigi!
So, did you notice that Waluigi and Daisy get paired here? Is this a coincidence?
So you think there's some deeper meaning behind this?
No. What are you doing?
Oh!
You can play it. Don't stop.
Okay, then play at 60 frames.
Actually, it looks better
And there
now.
are two. Also, did you fix your stream, Dario? You don't have heavy frames drops anymore like
You
before.
don't have heavy frames drops anymore like before.
I
What?
had
Heavy frame
what?
drop.
What? I had it? I didn't even know.
Luigi, you're useless and gay.
Well, I
and
don't know. I didn't do anything.
Oh, by the
Maybe
way,
my
there's
router works, I guess.
there's an update for Stream Deck, but I didn't update because.
Oh yeah, I
was
saw it. Yeah,
afraid. I was
oh,
afraid.
I saw it, but I haven't read it yet. In fact, I could read
Something
it right
about
now.
a background that you can use for the entire, you know,
Well, let me see.
Stream Deck.
And there are two. I literally told you first time you streamed it that your frames dropping hard.
Your frames dropping hard.
Wow.
Oh,
Did you hear that,
Look.
Dario?
Look, if you let them play, nothing will happen. You always do the same shots.
anyways, meet Stream Deck Neo. With Stream Deck Neo, everyday stuff becomes fast.
How
and fun.
Dario totally ignored that.
It's got 8 customizable keys that help you automate tasks and manage your apps, plus an info bar between 2 touch points, so you can tap between different key layouts.
What do you happen to
Sweet.
your keyboard? Stop
No,
that.
that's not his
No
keyboard. That's the Stream Deck.
And don't fab this. How can I break out of this
You
shit?
can have
You
pinned
can.
actions and folders. What does that mean?
And that background thing, and you can set a GIF as a background for the entire section and stuff. That's what
Okay.
I gathered. I don't really care. I just want to play funny sounds.
I just want to die. What? You don't want like a stoned Wario? You don't want a stoned Wario looking at you all the time?
Banana
Yes.
slammer! Oh,
Luigi stole your spotlight there. Oh! Oh!
the same thing. Yeah, what?
Yeah, I just think that the AI is just not advanced enough to make meaningful shots here, so they just play the ball back and forth and hope that you do something about it.
Well,
That's what it looks like now.
alright.
Look! It's like... Well, sometimes Luigi plays to Waluigi, but that's it.
Now he plays to me.
And now you failed miserably to make it look like you are the culprit.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh, yeah! Anyways, this is the last match, right?
Yes.
No, this is
Why you just do that now to fuck me up, man? You
Fuck me up,
you
man.
moron. You moron.
You moron.
uh,
I don't know what moron is, but...
I don't know
We
what a
should do
borrow
something.
is either.
Do something meaningful in this. I don't have enough. Fuck you. Ah. That's how you play the game.
LOL. Stop
This
rewinding,
is-
bitch.
I think this is how it looks like when
Stop.
PM plays online.
Oh my god.
You You racist again.
Did you hear Mario?
You're racist against
It was like
the
a
internet.
YouTube poop, an audio poop.
Well, I guess then it works now. I guess. I don't know what was before. I didn't do anything different, really. I just turned on my
Could be
stream like I always do. Maybe the router works again, like properly. I don't know.
You
Maybe
should
the
upgrade to
router is
100 gigabits. 100 gigabits.
100 gigabits?
Yes.
What?
For the ultimate
why?
internet connection.
Oh shit.
What the
Controllers,
maximum is 10
wait.
gigabits. Actually, I just
Can I press start?
looked up. Apparently, you, at least when you're using 10 gigabits or more, you can't use any router you want. Actually, there
Wow.
are only
great.
specified routers that can actually, you know, they're like whitelisted, I guess.
So no custom router for you or what?
Well, no, I have to use one of those in the whitelist, I guess, if I want to use a different router. And Fritzbox is not in there. Instead, there's
Wow.
what is it called? Zlex? Zealand? I don't know what it's called.
Finally, we did it.
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Ah, what was that?
Fuck you, Dario. You are the worst.
Energy. Why? You're racist.
You racist.
Wow.
Racist. So yeah, I got more white in Pokemon Go, I guess. Isn't that great?
Hmm.
Anyway, and my keyboard. My keyboard is also white.
Oh, it's white?
Or, I guess.
So
the-
we
the
don't
skin
see
is white.
your cum stains on it, I guess.
Ah.
What? What happened?
Luigi got hit.
Aniruchu. And apparently, according to them, he looks more like you now.
Looks more like me now.
Wow.
Hit him on the head. It was so funny. Easy weed.
Yeah, he looks just like me.
Luigi.
I mean, I can't even choose a beard in that game.
Oh, that's
Totally
good,
looks like
because
me.
Beards should disappear. Oh.
Fuck you.
I mean, it makes you look like a hobo.
That's
Are you
great,
gonna
I'm
cause a
Phoenix Wright.
hobo side?
So I'm Phoenix Wright then. He was a hobo, right?
Aniruchu. Just like me. For real. For real.
For real.
For real. For real.
Okay, I need to block. Was that? Oh, the ball is so slow. Luigi, you suck. Sometimes he's sucking, sometimes he's doing something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Ah,
Dudes.
we.
Anyways, next week I have like 4 days off. Like Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday.
Wow. How did you get that?
Because there's this train thing going on, and then I can't cross that road, and then I would have to drive a new way, and I hate that, so I just stay home.
Can't you just work from home?
Yeah, but a week? I don't think so, bucko. I only have
know.
1 day per week that I am working from home.
Okay. Okay.
Luigi's doing the same
An or
thing.
two. I have it the other way around.
Luigi, don't suck,
Wow.
please.
Wow.
Ouch! Something is wrong with my Mario and I can't press start. I think my Mario is glitching.
Why?
I don't know, its
He's
behavior
not doing
is weird.
anything.
His behavior is weird right now.
Ma! Ma!
Let me check if you unlock the thing now. After this.
The most generic and boring animation ever.
Yeah.
It was a cartridge, it didn't have enough space left. It did
It's
it,
almost
guys.
as bad as Mario Golf Super Rushed.
Can I even skip that? Oh, I can. Let's see if you unlocked something.
New character unlocked!
Well, I mean,
Have to check if
at
the
least
guy
there
is-
is an
Yeah, challenge
animation, right?
unlocked.
Look
Wow,
at the
not even an announcement or anything, you just get him.
No, you just get him.
Look, there it is.
Start. Play this dream tournament against the star characters.
So,
Okay.
And it's very hard, or what?
which character? Maybe I don't know. Which character should we play?
I don't know.
Just do one character. We can maybe just end it. But says there, which character is the best?
Yeah, well, first we have to make
Waluigi!
Donkey Kong Jr. a star.
He's always.
But he
stuck.
already is.
but-
He already
But he
is.
has no trophies. Choose
He
him.
already is a.
Choose him.
Well, you can that one. You can do that one.
Yeah, it's time to swap anyway.
And now, on the
So
start
he's-
tournament, you can focus on one
No,
character.
it's- For Eagle!
For Eagle!
Well, I think it's same like
This
the
is
other
the wrong game.
tournament,
It's not working.
It's just like the other one, but just they're all star players. It's the only difference.
Well, in Power Tennis it was harder, much harder.
Yeah, because they play it better.
It doesn't work.
Anyway,
It doesn't work.
I mean, I can beat intense CPU, so
It doesn't work.
Yeah, which one is it?
I'm feeling where we
It doesn't work.
do we do swap the controller first and the.
Oh. Wait, what? Now it works, but my back button is the wrong button.
Always the controller issues.
Is something happening? Did that work? Looks like it.
I'll try this. Not just kidding. Can you just play the star tournament then? Like I said, we can do it with one character and. Yeah. So we need a character everyone can play.
A Raptor.
Which one was the best character? Mario? Donkey Kong?
You.
But I was pretty good with Toad, but according to the tier list, Toad is the worst character.
Toad?
Oh, great. But where's this? But it's from Reddit, so it sucks.
No, it was posted on Reddit, but it was actually from Game Facts, apparently.
So,
Oh, that's even worse. Nah, just kidding.
so I got Bowser
Because game-
Donkey Kong Jr. cancelled. He got cancelled. Never came back. Or something.
Aww.
Can you replace his sounds? It sounds like...
Paratrooper was pretty good, I guess.
For me it was hard to play. Like sliding around all the time. Well, let's just play Luigi. Lord.
No, Luigi sucked ass.
And
Then
Mario?
we should play as Wario or Waluigi.
I need to go for Wario then. But I don't know how hard the Star Tournament is.
I mean, now I'm gonna show it on camera. Just look how I look like. Like, what the fuck is this?
What, you look like Donkey Kong Jr.? Well, I'm not surprised.
No,
Actually, I do look like Donkey Kong. It's fucking
no,
avatar.
you look like, I don't know, I can't see it. I need to check it. How you look like, but...
I mean, but at least I can have girl hair, right? That's pretty
Wow.
cool, right? And I can also be fat. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can customize it. Okay, I didn't know that. I have
Very
a lot of
fat.
weight. But,
Put on some moves.
Anaru. The hairs. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, what the yeah, it's just...
Well, the tournaments are probably all on hard or something. I don't think they will put in intense.
Hey, but I can have a big chest like a woman, essentially. I can have boobs.
Great. So, moves, I guess.
Well, not really moobs.
Just
Moobs
use
are like...
Photoshop, Dario.
What?
Just do Photoshop and... Yeah. Oh yeah, Famitsu sales.
Nobody cares about that.
Well, Switch is still in front. PlayStation 5 is losing hard. Mario Kart 8 is
Oh,
still
is that?
selling. Peach, this Peach is not selling good. It's almost nothing.
Really? Wow.
Well, 130k, it's not that.
Yeah, well, only in Japan?
Yes, it is.
Well, I mean, that's not too bad, I would say.
But if you look at Animal Crossing, almost 8 million. Oh man.
Well, that one is... There's no comparison for that one.
When do we play Animal Crossing?
Never.
Well, of course we changed the date so we get everything faster.
I'd rather play Doraemon Story of Seasons, or whatever it's called.
That's not... It's nothing like Animal Crossing.
What? I can
It's
hardly
nothing
hear
like
you.
Animal Crossing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. How should I know? I never played it.
Just how Paper Mario.
Isn't both about
Anaru.
farming shit?
Story of season games
No.
are fun.
Games are fun.
Oh?
Then what is it then? Explain it to me, Mr. Wise
Oh.
Guy.
Well, that
Now,
Story
Mr.
of
Nice
Season
Guy.
is a farming game. And Animal Crossing is a life simulator. It's supposed to, you know.
It's also a farming game. You can also farm.
So
you
yeah,
can't.
there you have
You
it.
can't farm. What is he talking?
You
He's
can
talking
farm grass.
bullshit. You can't.
You can farm
You
grass.
can't farm
man.
in that
Farming.
game. It's,
Yeah, grass.
can't farm at all.
You farming grass.
What the
Isn't
fuck
it
is he
farming
talking
in-
about?
Farming.
I think he's talking about his own grass in the basement.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Daffy
I
Dog.
think
Princess Peach versus Baby Donkey Kong.
You can stack
Princess
grass in
Peach
your
versus
inventory.
Baby Donkey Kong. Yes, it is. That's what it is.
Well, you can put in plants. So. You can like plant an apple tree.
But that's still not farming.
Okay, there's no cow. Okay, there's a cow, but
Yes, a cow milking minigame. Yay.
No, actually,
Anyway.
there is no cow milk.
I hope Mario is selling next month.
Instead, they're gonna
You know,
milk
Papa
you.
Mario.
Daffy Dog.
But
I
actually,
mean Baby Donkey Kong Jr.
I said Papa Mario.
Anarachu.
The farming isn't the same. Story of Season is literally farming. Animal Crossing you can farm materials, but not like a farmer.
You can farm materials, but not like a farmer.
Wow. Now I am wise. Ah! Woo! Now we get to see a new animation. Wow.
Wow.
So is it like father
Okay.
and son or what?
I guess. I mean,
Which son is he
Oh.
anyway? Donkey
Well,
Kong?
your turn, Dario. You can continue the tournament.
No, the star tournament. You don't need to do that. He's only a star player. I will just do the star tournament and we are done.
No, just continue. Yeah, well, you will do the star tournament, but as Donkey Kong Jr.
No.
Yes.
Donkey Kong Jr.
You get nothing from it. You have just a power nothing. You get nothing. He's always a
Yes,
star
we get the
player.
trophies, man.
You have the trophies already. We got one, the mushroom.
What trophies?
Daffy Dog. Is Mario Tennis 64 is a good sports a classic N64 game?
Yesterday you did say you want to stop after this horrible experience.
And why is my stream deck not working?
But even Harry was motivated. We in France now. Coopers are dancing in
Great.
the backyard.
The stream deck software froze.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
That's my reaction.
What was that?
Hallo, hier ist wieder Dimitri Schäfer, der Sexroboter. Ich bin zu Hause im Internet Pornos am gucken. Ich gebe jetzt die neue Kühlschrank ein. Wo sind die scharf? Die sehen echt geil aus. Wo? Geil. Was? Ach Scheiße, mein Computer ist abgestürzt. Neu starten. Passwort eingeben. Ach übrigens, ich sollte euch von diesen sagen alles Beschiss, keine Ahnung was die damit meint. Ah, ich bin im Internet. Google.
Daffy Dog. I wish Donkey Kong Jr. appeared in Mario Kart 64 Super Circuit all the way to Mario Kart 8.
Oh geil. Wo?
You're not even playing the game because we just keep
Ja,
rewind.
ist wieder abgestürzt. Neu starten. Passwort eingeben. Mein Computer ist schnell, oder? Ich soll euch gerade von diesen Sachen alles beschissen, ihr wüsstet, was sie meint. Google. Kühlschrank. Ja geil, bravo. Das macht mich geil. Jetzt ist meiner 6 Muttern groß. Ein richtiger Brocken. Geil. Was? Ach scheiße. Schon wieder abgestürzt. Jetzt habe ich keinen Bock mehr. Ach scheiße, jetzt habe ich den Hüllekund versaut Kacke. Na dann viel Spaß noch, euer geliebter 6-Roboter.
Wake me
Oh yeah,
up
do
when you're
you
done.
sometimes ruin your climax? Oh.
Don't ask that, Dario. He has no answer to it.
Like, you are close to cooming, but then you realize you have a massive case of diarrhea. Oh god.
Oh, I imagine someone comes in and... You never forget to close your door and then your mom comes in and then oh...
Oh my god, why?
Mom, it's a joke, it just looks like that. Okay, Dario, Internetverbot. Or something.
Look,
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong Jr. In fact, this character got ultra cancelled by Nintendo. It's just as dead as Toadsworth.
Out.
Sometimes he sounds just like Donkey Kong. Like, no difference whatsoever.
Daffy Dog. Take that, you Dino fool.
Look, he gets every ball. Did you see that?
Oh.
That's the biggest cheat I've ever seen in my life.
I've been looking, will watch from afar.
Congratulations.
So what is your opinion on that statement he did? Oh, now I have to play against Dad.
Oh.
And who is the wife? Who did Donkey Kong fart, man? Huh?
What?
Maybe it was Candy Kong.
And all these monkey noises.
Daffy Dog. Baby Donkey Kong Jr. vs Donkey Kong father vs son.
Man, this is bananas right here.
And then he rips off his tie. And then...
Actually, now you have to find a... You have to find a, You have to find a fan fiction with Donkey Kong Jr. That's so fun.
Oh gosh.
If this character's...
Who? Wake me up when you are done.
Change chord. Bless you.
Thank you.
Also, that net announcer sounds different than Mario. Doesn't even sound like Mario.
Maybe that's
Sounded like some random
placeholder
guy
one.
said it. Net.
What was this shot, man? Now you're not rewinding?
Again. Happened again.
Smash it.
Do, 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 do. Oh my god. They're really getting apeshit.
Yeah, totally. It's totally.
Okay, now
amazing.
Waluigi.
Ah, yeah.
Remember, it's always coming close to you there. Since you're almost done, I can come closer again. Then my controller is probably glitching again.
Daffy Dog. The winner is Donkey Kong Jr. The sun wins.
No matter what you do, Dario, it's over. Look, that voice was also different. Fault. Godzilla. LOL.
Daffy Dog. You're not going to get Luigi Arch Nemesis Luigi a point.
Point.
Donkey Kong Jr.
Oh,
Ah! How is that
So annoying
out?
when that happened.
How's that out? There's no way.
Look at that Koopa Trooper that was like dancing there.
it also happened in...
Alright.
In Aces, this rarely happened to hit out.
I even think Power Tennis too.
Yeah, in Power Tennis it also very rarely happens.
Let's have different times. Why not rewriting anymore? I don't understand. If we are rewriting, do it white.
Blue Minion.
Anyway,
What was that? You totally
is?
missed.
Now it counts.
That's my rap.
finish him. I want to play the Mario Mom. What was that? Rewind. If you're rewinding, do it always. And there's no point in doing it if you're... You did it, it's over. Oh, no wait. What? You won't beat Waluigi this close. Oh no! This is just a flower cup.
All right.
Yeah, the Star Cup is reserved for you, PM.
No,
Yes.
they're different Star Cup.
No, you won't.
No, you can't stop
You
me.
won't. Yes, I
You can't
will.
stop me. No, you
Okay,
can't.
then PM is cancelled. It's my turn now.
But you only win with rewinding or not.
Deine
in the
Mutter.
Star Cup, in the Star Cup.
So does my thing work again? God damn it, the Stream Deck app is completely frozen.
I need to check the difficulty, man.
Daffy Duck. By Waluigi.
Bye, Luigi. Your victory results have been saved. Well, time to swap.
Daffy
I
Duck.
need to check
The winner is Donkey Kong Jr.
difficulty, man.
Failure!
No, you don't.
And who's then doing the Star Tournament? I'm probably one of the only people that can do it without rewinding. Do it. Press on it, Dario. Drücken Sie B, Mann. Drücken Sie B. Holding is terrible.
Oh, it's good. Then you know what you're pressing at least.
I'm not glitching.
Continue. You need to
Hey, you wanna-
continue. What?
I want to check the difficulty. Can I just check how hard it is?
No.
Oh no, I'm glitching again. Fuck. I can't control it. It wasn't me. Controller did this. Who's playing?
Yeah, that's PM right there. Typical PM behavior.
Like I would play Wario. You do check how hard it is. I don't even know how hard it is.
Rainbow Cup.
Anirachu.
Baby Rage.
Baby Rage.
Yes,
Full-
baby
full
rage.
screen.
Hey, rage.
Daffy Duck. Wario time.
Maybe it's impossible. Let's see.
Now I have to do it via OBS to change the name.
It's so far to play like the easy ones. Like, is everything Daisy? Oh my god. Bananas! Come on! Wario Ultra! Oh.
Oh no, the farting is happening again. The farting!
Daffy Duck. Chubby Wario versus Skinny Princess Daisy.
What are we whining, bitch? What are we whining, bitch? What are we whining, bitch?
Daffy Duck. It was Wario Comba in the Hull.
What are we whining, bitch? What are we whining, bitch?
I'm surprised your thing is not dying hard.
Roboter.
I can tell you it's actually playable. It's compared to the first tournament in the StarCraft. You should be able to beat them. They're not hard.
Because the character you choose is also a star character with buffs.
And they do the flower version, and I do the hardest one. This is a plan. That's why I swapped the character to him now, because. Where's a shot? That happens if you don't move instantly when you shot the ball. Of course, I can expect this is doing that. Okay, this was horrible. Banana! XL Slammer! Oh. Come, do it. Shoot. It's hard to hit the thing with that.
Oh, you dog! Oh!
Eel dog slammer!
Matcha point!
I once, wanted to see
What?
if Eildar has a Chinese name. So I googled
Okay.
Eildar Chinese. What I got
Okay.
is zoophilia. Like Chinese woman fucks eels or something. It said in the description.
The
That's
fuck?
what Google showed me. And of course I didn't click that link, otherwise I would be in probably on some watch list. So yeah, if you Google Eel Dog Chinese, then you get some bad stuff.
Did the game lag? Too low.
That-
The side was too low.
I mean, would you fucking eel, Dario?
No.
No! Now he's so far away. Where are you now, Dario? Are you doing it with an eel right now?
Yeah. Oh man. But actually, what would you do if there was an eel right in
Lol.
front of you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
If there was an eel, I don't know.
And what if there was an eel dog?
What?
Damn.
The stick didn't work.
Aaron,
properly, no.
it's a me.
Hello,
That
Aaron.
would
Welcome
be
to
the
the
coolest
stream.
thing ever.
Ah, too low.
Okay, but what would you do?
Waluigi?
Like, would you just ask him a
Don't stand
question
like
or
that.
what?
Yeah, my first question would be, what the fuck?
And then he will say, "It's a funky beat."
Yes, exactly.
Ah, too
What was that?
Aw.
Sal was too far behind.
Aaron. Hey Dario, smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks, red heart. Hey PM and Taro, red heart.
That's
Just
become
ignore this
Junior.
now.
He's now ignoring you. Did you hear that?
No, I'm fighting
I
his
don't think he-
father again.
Again?
I guess this is scripted.
But this is the final, isn't it? Last match.
Yes.
Cool.
Was this a slowdown? Gary's for some reason slowing down now. Is the game lagging or is it just
I think it's just you, man. Luigi?
Junge, war das an mich?
What the fuck?
What?
Junge!
Junge!
Here we go!
Here we go!
Dun dun.
Ich bin Dimitri Schäfer. Hallo, willkommen im Busch des Schreckens. Ihr wollt wissen, warum ich mich so anhöre. Ja, ich bin ein Sexroboter. Los, tretet ein Paar. Ihr Eintritt bitte. Links seht ihr einen im Typenden. Ihr habt nur einen Wohlen. Loser.
Oh my god.
Betrachten wir auf der rechten Seite ein Finger. Sucht ihr einen Show. Loser. Bin ich heute wieder lustig?
Hallo, Sa.
Also, ab jetzt. Da können wir einen vierärschigen Affen betrachten. Mistbände. Also, wir sind noch gleich am Ende. Also nicht ganz, aber meine Stromschnur reicht nicht weiter. Habe ich euch das Geld aus der Tasche gezogen, ihr seid alle Loser.
Loser.
Was machen Sie damit, ihr Axt? Bitte legen Sie die Axt weg. Ich gebe Ihnen Ihr Geld zurück, wie ein.
Boom.
So, what is your opinion?
What?
What is your opinion on Take-Two killing off 600 jobs?
Well, everybody's killing off jobs.
And guess what? They
It fucking
promised that they
sucks.
won't do it. But you know what's funny? The CEO got a bonus of 72
What? I
million
can't hear
dollars.
you. Sorry, the music is too loud.
I said this. The CEO got $72 million bonus.
Great. Oh, I hate this so fucking much. Those assheads get money like there's no tomorrow, and those poor workers at the bottom are getting killed off. This is capitalism at its finest, like in its
I know,
worst
right?
facet.
I know,
It's
right?
somehow not working. He's fighting.
What?
My ape is playing weird. Let me check this.
What?
What the fuck is he talking about?
Mein Affe ist kaputt gegangen.
Well, look. Pokemon.
What? Is someone touching a stick?
Yes, I'm the winner.
You're player 1, aren't you?
Someone else moving a stick. It's... Did I touch my stick when I did that?
God, dude.
This time I don't touch anything. Just
Hey, hard golf. No,
No,
wait.
this is Mario.
No, it's
Tennis
Mario.
Power
No,
Tour.
it's Mario Tennis. Yeah, it's Mario Tennis.
So this is very fitting now.
But it's poorly recorded with a microphone, I think.
How did you record this then? I mean, the Game Boy Advance has a pretty low.
Yeah, that's what I did.
What? Damn.
I think,
And then you-
at least. I'm not sure.
I mean,
if
it sounds
it's-
like it's very high quality for something that you record from a Game Boy Advance.
Well, I put it on max volume, of course.
What?
Or maybe I recorded it from an emulator, I don't know. It's a pretty old recording. Max. Come on.
So yeah, everybody hates.
What? Everybody has 8?
Yes, everyone. And not only
What?
that, I don't.
What the fuck? That sound played again now.
Yeah, what the fuck? But you know, one thing I don't understand is, you know, Take-Two is gonna release Grand Theft Auto 6, you know, next year. I mean, they would make like a shit ton of fucking money by releasing that game, and yet they still will fire
They don't
people.
care. They need more money. They need to cut corners.
Yeah, but who's gonna make Grand Theft Auto 6 then?
I only lost a tie where we have this stupid.
The CEO himself.
Oh,
Like I said, I only lost now a tie because my thing wasn't working for it. So I lost like 3 tires. You suck, Donkey Kong. Why can't you play like a human?
Spike.
Is Gaia.
Okay, like a fiddle.
Gaming PCs with no visible cables are the boldest design change I've seen in a decade of building computers.
With what?
Okay.
What?
With no visible cables, I guess. There's no cables. Like,
Damn. Yeah, that
well,
would
I
be
mean, there
cool.
are cables. It's just invisible, I guess. It's like you're not visible.
Damn.
So yeah, that would be cool. I mean, why can't PCI just power up your GPU, you know?
Yeah, because sending so much power through the motherboard
I know.
probably isn't a good idea.
I know. Yeah, I know. Although my 750 Ti was basically, you just put it in. That's it.
Yeah, the older ones and the lower powered ones obviously work.
You mind that one I have now?
Oh, I guess.
How many did you
This is
have?
the...
Scheiße!
What?
Ah. That's scheiße.
What do you mean, how many did I only had the 750 Ti. I only had one.
The one I have.
Woo! Not guilty!
Woo!
Man, I'm in the worst spot ever. Scheiße!
Ow!
Whoa. You need RPG Maker 2000.
Anna or two.
Who?
So bad. I like bad graphics. I
Who?
like good.
Who what?
System.
Lost so much.
I'm so lonely. I searched for a girl. I even frankly got it. I tried with the RPG Maker 2000, but she primed so bad. The camp system is so bad. Bad logic. And I'm so
What
bad.
the fuck?
Please give me. I'm so lonely.
What was that?
I don't know what was that.
What was that? I guess this was supposed to be a roast of the RPG Maker 2000 because the battle system sucked or something.
Lol.
Huh? I don't remember making this at all. I wonder what kind of sound name it has, like, and when it was made, actually.
Actually, I do miss Microsoft Sam. Where's Microsoft Sam?
Microsoft. Oh shit, the cops. Go to Gamelon and find my
Find your what? What?
Ah, a little too early.
Wow. Former Nuvo driver lead joins Nvidia and send a massive patch set. Okay.
Das Fenster wurde erfolgreich maximiert.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks. So every time you maximize the window, you would
Yes,
say
I
that.
played that song. I mean, I even had a sound for mouse clicking, for crying out loud. Sie haben gerade geklickt. Sie haben gerade geklickt. Sie haben gerade geklickt.
Did you release this to the public?
No.
I mean, it would be, you know, it's good for, you know, those people who are handicapped, you know? Maybe they need to know if you clicked.
Great.
You know, just like that defense minister. You know, he can't see faces. Maybe they're like people who have diseases who just don't know what they're doing. So they need someone to say what they're doing, you know?
Finally, Ausgleich.
Damn, this entire time we should have been reading a fan fiction.
Come, Donkey Kong. I will hold you, boy. Ah,
40, 30.
Anira 2.
I saw there are some extension for Gartic phone, but since they for Chrome, they suck.
They suck.
Oh, what kind of extension? What does it do?
Yeah, for example, you can actually play the game without ads. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, but you can do that with ad block.
Yeah, I know.
Anira 2.
More color palette.
Okay.
Well, I can do that already with the iPad. I can already do that.
out of the middle, you bitch. Bitch. Bitch.
Where's this extension for Garlic Phone that gives you like
A 15-minute limit.
you know, custom time limit? I don't get why this isn't a thing yet.
Okay. Anyways, did you know that this new PlayStation game is now coming with PlayStation trophies and everything? So now you don't need a PlayStation at all. Like now you can just play on PC and collect trophies as well, and even connect friends on that Sony system as well. It's fucking ridiculous. Like I think.
Anirachu.
It actually has custom time in the extension.
What? Really? Then we need to switch to. Well, actually, only the room creator needs it, right? For the custom time. Actually, let me Google that. Gardic penis
Anirachu.
I think so.
Custom time limit.
Limit?
How to use custom settings and create your own mode on Gardic phone.
Yeah, what? Was over and now I hit out.
Anirachu.
The extension is called Gardic Phone Plus.
Wow. Why is this a TikTok? The fuck? Why is this a TikTok? No, I don't have an account. Do I have to watch a fucking video? No, I don't want to.
Still not over.
So yeah, what am I gonna do with this PS4 now? Actually, have you checked Athenian Rhapsody?
No, what was that again?
It was like an RPG that it plays like Undertale almost.
Obsidian, what?
Athenian, Athenian Rhapsody. It looks wacky. It looks ridiculous. It looks absolutely ridiculous.
Okay. That took way too long, PM.
Because at the time I was glitching, that's why I didn't make it.
Yeah, it looks like Undertale on drugs or something.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Now you can try the other thing.
Which one was it again? 4?
Number
Three?
18.
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want from your burger is a foot fungus.
What are you doing? You're changing. Oh, you're always doing the same key.
What, really?
It didn't even
You're
work.
not changing
Nothing
anything?
changed. Yeah, I'm pressing
That's
the
what
button, but nothing.
To hold.
Then it's not this
What
one.
press?
Then it's this one? Oh, this one. It was 2.
Okay. Did you change the name?
Anirachu.
Didn't.
Anyways, start making YouTube shorts and get the 1,000 viewers.
Oh yeah. But actually, I'm out of
Oh.
I'm all out of ideas right now. I don't know what to make.
You know, what kind of plush video I should make. I don't have a plot. I don't have a plot. Why
Well,
did I
then
choose
steal it from,
Yeah, hold it. Now you
steal it
now you
from,
can-
you know.
Like I could make a, I don't know.
When I played, it was manageable level difficulty wise.
Actually, we should play this game called Penny's Big Breakaway. Looks really cool.
No. We
Why
should
not?
play Mario Golf Game Boy Color.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Isn't Toad your nemesis?
Oh, he liked Toad in this game.
Yeah.
Difficulty is comparable to the first Mushroom Cup, I think. They're playing the same in the Mushroom Cup like that. And Dario can do the, no, how's the other cup called? Planet? Gliden Cup? Just do it with one character, it will take too long to do everyone.
Whoops.
That's just, what do we play after this? This is the
Mario
question.
Golf Game Boy Color.
It's a different game. Different game.
Do you think we should be playing power tennis after this?
No, did
We already played it once.
Did I do it once with someone on net play?
No. In fact, there's even a highlight on my YouTube channel where
The
I
games
was
take
still
so
on
long
Discord
to-
voice chat and I was saying what? And nothing happened. And that's where we played the game. That was like 2 years ago or 3 years.
Well, it takes so long to finish.
Well, I don't
Maybe
know.
if only 30 hours with this game or something.
I'm going to sleep. Bye.
I don't
The
think it
weather
will
was
like
very
Mario Golf
shitty.
Game Boy Color. It's also as hard as the tennis game.
Yeah, then we just use save states, man.
No,
Well, I mean,
it's
why is
cheating.
it hard? I mean,
You
you
will
don't
see
have
when
to
you play.
compete. You don't have to compete against anyone, right? I mean, at least the normal tournaments. It's just a point, right?
Just looks like the NES tournament game. Graphic wise.
I'm not an NES.
So yeah, I need to think of a plot for a plush video. Like a eel dog is sucking someone's dick or something. I don't know. Does that sound like a good plot?
Attack
And
of
then
the
it's
Waluigi
YouTube
Amiibo.
Kids, of course. YouTube Kids. It's a short and YouTube Kids. So I get 1 billion views. There you go, I won.
Great, congratulations. Oh no!
Now I
I
have
don't know
to
how to
play
build it in the.
against this bitch here.
That is probably the same like in Mario Tennis, ultra hard.
Yeah, but we can save state better in that game. You know, if you do a bad shot, then you just try again.
A bad shot doesn't mean you lost. Unless you have
Well, if you play against the computer, I would say it is lost. Yes.
no.
Yes.
Tiger Woods. Ha ha.
You died.
The Tiger Woods Game Boy Color. Nah, it's just
Oh shit. That was a shy guy. Oh, what? Yeah, bitch. Wario's in well
Game
control
and
of this tournament.
Oh, this is pretty easy tournament, I would say. Rainbow Cup.
Yeah, those star characters feel a lot better to play. It's like this game was meant to be played with these characters, and then for the non-star versions, they just got debuffed.
Well,
There's actually a max difficulty in this game. Intense is not the hardest.
What was that? That shouldn't have counted.
Just 1 point and you won.
What?
No!
failure. Absolute massive failure.
Now this is your chance to win. Or not.
Joe is just some bullshit serve.
Now finally we can end it.
Look, another bullshit serve, but I did it this time.
You won.
Yo.
This is the final, right?
Wow, look at this trophy.
Wow.
Now Dario can do the next cup.
We
Yes.
already did it. What? What other cup is there
like
now?
2 more. Planet
What?
and Gliden. The Gliden
I don't want
Cup
to play
and
this
Planet
anymore.
Cup.
I'm not
A
playing this
Planet
anymore.
Cup. It's also in Mario
I
Power
want-
Days,
no,
right?
I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to play this anymore.
Yeah. Yes. I admit, yesterday was horrible, but we lost our minds yesterday. I think on the same level as the Flower Cup. Look, the Moonlight Cup.
What is the difference here? So what?
It has the same difficulty.
What was that?
No, we're facing off against Daisy again.
Oh.
We just destroyed her in the finals, and now she's getting destroyed. Ah! My power bank!
Next time, use 2 power banks. If one dies, you just... So I gotta assume the start... If we did Planet Cup, will be horrible. Let's say Wario is top tier character. He's a SSSS character.
Aaron.
What?
Dario's had enough of this game, haha.
No SSSS. Triple S.
Yeah! Wow, totally without rewinding, am I right, Dario?
Yeah, totally.
On this
Oh,
level, you don't
Baron's
need a
square.
rewind. Only if you suck. Looks like Toad is more powerful.
Aww.
What is this shot?
Where's my Hungdon Rule 34? Where is it? Where is
Guess
it?
you have to write.
Where have you
I guess
hidden
you
it,
have to write
Dario?
it. You have to write it yourself. It's hard, man.
I'll draw it myself, huh? And then it looks like shit.
What was that? What was that? No, he's not rewinding enough for some reason.
Wario.
Was it always a double set with 2 points? That was like speed running.
He just wants to get it over with.
Then I must pay the Planet Cup.
Just, I've seen enough of this game. I don't want to see it anymore.
Then we have enough. We don't play always 2 sports games. I think Dario will lose his mind if we play golf.
No.
Actually, no. I think that game will be more fun. To be honest.
No. You believe that. You just believe that.
Well,
If
at
you
least
see the
there you
reality,
have like
Dario.
8. No, at least there you have 18 holes. Each one is different.
Not all. There are sometimes 9 holes or not.
There's sometimes a
ace-
million holes.
Also in aces with like a 9 hole and again a 9
I mean, at least
hole and
it's
an
like,
18 hole.
you know, an individual hole and not like one big map that has like several of them.
Yeah.
But it will work better on a stronger hardware.
Yeah, well, that would have worked better on stronger hardware, but they didn't have stronger hardware, but they did it anyways.
I want to be it like Breath of the Wild, just open world.
Yeah.
No, the gimmick was stupid. Like
With
the
the
whole
what? With the shooting?
running, with the running and stuff, and it was. Oh,
It was fun
dumb.
actually.
It was dumb. It was stupid.
That was a good mode actually with the one in.
Okay, then why are you not playing it?
Nah.
We're not playing it anymore. Not even one game.
Played it like 2 or 3 times, and that was enough for me to decide that that game sucked ass.
The
Like
multiplayer
that,
is
like
always
the
hard to
shove.
do. Dario, faster! I'm gonna be done before I go to the toilet.
Yay!
I think I put a quick end to the tournament.
Anarachu.
Also, never mind. You drop frames again.
Me?
Nah, Dario probably is always dropping. He's dropping
I
brain
don't know what's
cells,
wrong.
FPS.
I don't know what's wrong. I feel like this router is dying. Like,
Anarachu.
lost connection
No,
like before.
Dario.
Oh.
I mean, they have a new router that actually allows 10 gigabits. This one doesn't actually. The one.
But you don't have
One
10
that I-
gigabits. You had
Yes,
one.
I do.
So that many.
I had.
Did you want? You had, but you now have 1 gigabit, right?
No, I'm paying for 10 gigabits, but I can't use 10 gigabits because the router is fucking old.
What?
Oh.
How can you have 10 gigabits? It's impossible.
Well, that's what I can use.
Isn't this
But I
one,
can't
1
use it
gigabyte? Isn't this 1
mean,
gigabyte
not even
per second? Isn't that like
Technically,
that?
yes.
That's too insane, man.
Wario!
It's unrealistic.
Well, it's unrealistic because you don't live in Switzerland, or South Korea, or China, or Japan.
China!
You're far away from 1 gigabit. Unless
AliExpress.
I'm living like in the past or something. A link to the past.
I'm now gonna search for Mr. Paper Mario on AliExpress. Let's see what kind of bullshit I get.
Now try Paper Mario.
Mr.
No Paper Mario, just write Paper Mario.
Paper Mario. What? I get Epever Dual Racer MPPT Solar Controller 2838 Solar Charge Dual Battery 12 volt 24 volt remote for Campy DR2210N DDS and other shit. Did you understand that?
No.
An electric bicycle
Wait.
double batteries and battery adapter.
Did they change the sets here?
So yeah, I get like solar energy stuff if I search for Mr. Paper Mario.
Actually,
So you're
that
very
is-
green, Mr. Paper Mario. You're very green, and you like solar
Look.
energy.
It's now a 5-setter.
Oh, great!
I
Have
need to
fun.
I don't know why I changed it now.
Now I'm gonna search for LizardTaro.
So we need 3 wins to finish that, right?
Yes. LizardTaro. New laptop cover for Acer. For
What,
Acer
Acer?
Aspire. That's what I get if I search for LizardTaro. And also Quijun for Samsung Galaxy. A Nigo Diang hard drive cover.
Or do we find it with search Dario?
Let's see. Dario64. Then we get 7-inch IPS, 4 GB, 64 GB, CarPlay 2, DIN Android 12, car, GPS navigation for Alfa Romeo, 159 Brera Spider Sportwagen, multimedia audio stereo. That's what we get. So we get like a touchscreen for an Alfa Romeo car.
Yeah, that's a car, yeah.
So yeah. And a Serbia flag for Red Me, and a Bosnia and Herzegovina flag. And we also get N64 to HDMI compatible converter game adapter. So you plug it in and you can directly connect it to HDMI. So that's actually useful.
Wow. Look at this trophy.
Congratulations.
Oh, now I don't get the trophy anymore. It's going back
Oh.
up.
So it's time for the final round.
Man, look at this model. This model is just so blocky.
Mamma mia.
Now connect me, Dario. Quick.
Failure!
What are we whining, bitch?
Look, Planet Cup. What are you doing? Just... Hey, no, Barry won. Egal, stop, halt, stop. It's a hard battle, so
So yeah, Dario, why are you dropping frames?
Oh no, man. I did see that the router always gets very hot. That's what I noticed. I don't know if that has to do
isn't that
something
more or
with it.
less normal? Like,
Yeah, but so brutally hot? Like, I don't think so.
and maybe you have to install a fan.
you usually don't need a fan. Mine also
Well, I
has
wanna
no
make-
fan in it. Mary's acing me. Excuse me,
I
Mario.
feel- I'm kind of hungry.
But you're not gonna eat now because we're playing.
Ah, the close on the
I'm
net.
not playing though.
Good. He's always doing a nice shot.
But we should be reading a fanfiction real quick. Because
No!
who knows how long he's gonna
I still
take.
have
Yes.
to make the other ones. No. I still have to,
Yes.
you know, produce the other fan fictions. I still haven't found the time to do that yet.
Ah,
Wow.
it was stupid. I lost time.
Anirachu.
Good.
I
Indira.
just had
Then you
food.
don't need to
Yeah,
puke.
give me the food.
Okay, let me check. Archive of our penis.
Actually, I'm going to the toilet.
No, you're coming back right here, this instant. I'm gonna search for a fanfiction now.
The toilet.
Luigi.
No, I told you Donkey Kong Jr. Why didn't you choose Donkey Kong Jr.?
Oh, okay.
What?
Donkey Dong
Donkey.
Junior. And I want, of course, explicit. It's totally. What is that? The Mario Brothers movie. What? This already sounds like a horrible fan fiction.
What? Bubble?
Wow, but it's so long. Holy shit. It's so long. I don't think we should be reading this.
What? Oh.
What? Is außer Doubler now?
Oh! Well, why are these fanfictions so fucking long? Oh, there's a fanfiction called The Ultimate Fanfiction. Great.
Wow.
Oh! We're not gonna read a fanfiction that's like 100,000 words.
So can I go to the toilet?
No.
Well, you can, because I need to
Nice.
keep searching.
I'll be back.
So I don't think there's anything with Donkey Kong Jr. Wario. The fuck is that? Oh god.
It's bad to lose that, of course. Accept the tiebreak.
Wow, there's so many Bowser X Luigi fanfictions.
Maybe because it's a good hair? I don't know.
This one is also pretty long. There's this fanfiction here, which is a farmer fanfiction. A farmer alternate universe where Bowser and Luigi are rivals, two friends, two lovers. So there you go. Finally, we are having our farming game or something, but as a fanfiction.
Wow.
Okay, let's do this. I will copy this. And you are Bowser again, of
Spike is
course.
Geo. https://archivioforum.org work/51,642,976.
Or maybe Alright, are you ready, Dario? This fanfiction is called Farming for Love by I'm a Child
Carry
of Apollo
0294.
Everlark
Oh boy, another
Triangle,
fanfic key.
which is a great name. Summary. A farmer alternate universe where Bowser and Luigi are rivals, two friends, two lovers. Notes. This fic is inspired by Geeky Peanut and Mike Lirangel on Twitter, who started a Stardew Valley playthrough as Bowser and Luigi. Chapter 1. Big changes. Luigi still couldn't believe that his grandfather had a secret farm in the countryside of the Mushroom Kingdom. He and his brother Mario had no idea that Nono Luigi ever left the city, never mind owned a farm. Luigi wondered who was taking care of the place while Nono was in the city, and why he left, and why he never sold it or took them to visit it. Okay, so his grandfather is called Nono. Nono.
No.
Luigi wished Mario could have traveled with him, but someone had to stay home and tend to the business, and as their Nono used to say, "Time and money don't wait for greed." So Luigi was going to inspect the farm left to them and decide what to do with the place. Strawberry, stop! Cried the conductor, intruding Luigi's thoughts. He stood and gathered his suitcases and hopped off the train when it fully stopped. He searched the platform for the man that he was to meet, a friend of the family apparently. He spotted a toad in a vest holding a sign with his name on it. Luigi walked up to the man and asked, "Excuse me, are you Toady Toad?"
It must be Luigi Musciani II. Pleasure to meet you, pal.
No, you sound like Emma. Tony shook Luigi's hand enthusiastically as he talked.
I'm so happy to finally meet you. The old man was so proud of you, and your brother wrote us about you often.
Luigi scratched his head. Yeah, funny. He never told us about you. Tony didn't seem to hear him as the train pulled away from the station and he was distracted loading up Luigi's luggage in the car that was pulled by a couple of Yoshis. The pair was soon riding away from the station and towards the farm. Luigi listened to Tony as he pointed the interesting parts of town and saying hi to people walking by. Eventually, they reached the farm, and Luigi saw that the little farm was a lot bigger than he thought it would be. It spanned 231 acres. It was overgrown with weeds, trees, a few rocks from a nearby mountain, and bushes. Lots of bushes, and a sign at the end of the drive that said in big faded letters, Mush Farms. Luigi sighed. I didn't know it was gonna be this big! Looks like I have my work cut out for me. As Tony showed him the way around the farm, where the tools, tractors, house, and etc. were, he talked.
Cinnamons is the old abandoned mine. You could venture in there if you want. Not sure if you'll find, but be aware that your Gramps and old man Koopa share in mine, so you'll have to work with his grandson, Bowser Koopa. Oh, and if you see weird lights on up here, that's just a wizard cooking something in his tower. I'd avoid him if I were you.
Luigi nodded and followed along as best as he could. Eventually, Tony walked to a spot with a fence.
What? That there's a boundary lines between your land and the Koopa's land. If you get lost out here, just follow it along and you'll find your way back home. Well, I think that's all. I hope you survive your first night here alone.
Luigi jumped a little. Alone? And I thought you live on the farm. Tony laughed a little.
Oh no, your Gramps only paid me to check the house. Make sure everything was undamaged and tip-top condition, that's all. I guess he hoped to take you and your brother here sometime.
Tony said as he walked back to his cart.
Fuck you. If you need anything, feel free to ask the Koopas or myself. Have a good one. Have a good one, and welcome to Star Valley!
Luigi waved as Tony ambled down the drive, then turned side and got to work. Hours later, he had his green sleeves rolled up, pulling and plowing the field when he heard a child's voice.
Who is this?
A child. Just some child. He whipped around and saw a chainsaw barreling away in the field next door. Dragging a broken chain and gripping on the chain on his back was a small child. Luigi tossed his hoe! his hoe to the ground, ran, jumped the fence, and kept running until he was next to the boy. Let's go! I'll catch ya!
I can! If he gets away, Pa's gonna be upset and we'll lose him!
The boy yelled back. Luigi glanced at the chain and back to the boy, pushed himself faster, picked the boy up under his arm, and grabbed the chain just above the boy's hand. Ready, tack and roll! And threw the boy, who let go of the chain at the same time. He checked to see if the boy was unharmed, and when he saw that he was, he gripped the chain with both hands, planted his feet, and pulled to stop the rampaging chain chomp. Every muscle in his body growled in pain and effort as the chain went taut, and the chain chomp pulled and twisted to get away. Luigi ignored the pain and the realization that his already sore body was going to ache even more tomorrow, and he tried to ignore the beads of sweat pouring down his face and back as he fought to stay in place. As he slowly pulled, a giant shadow loomed over him, and he saw two big yellow arms that were glistening with sweat, but shone with power, and two big clawed hands with spiked bracelets around the wrists grabbed the chain, and a deep voice growled,
Out of the way, Tiny. I got this.
Luigi was too tired and sore to protest, so he let go and jumped out of the way, and watched as the giant turtle with a spiked shell, two horns and a spiked collar around his neck, and two more spiked bands around his toned, muscle-up upper arms. His red hair was blowing in the wind, and wet with sweat that dripped onto his face wrestled the chain. Wow, I guess the author was very horny for Bowser and his spiked accessories here. Wow. Luigi shook himself when he realized that he was oogling the stranger who probably just saved his life. He watched as the big turtle growled and grunted as he swung the chain around so the chainsaw was facing him. He then roared and charged it and caught it in his strong, thick hands. He wrestled with the chainsaw until finally he pushed it to a thick tree. Luigi, realizing what he planned to do, got up and grabbed the chain and ran it around the trunk and tied a small but strong knot, keeping the chainsaw in place. He let out a small breath and walked up to the two turtles and went to introduce himself. What? Hi there.
What?
I'm Luigi Mushani II. For some fucking reason. And I just inherited the farm next to yours and I...
What do you think you're doing here, Scrawny?
The big turtle interrupted him angrily. Luigi blinked for a minute and continued. Well, my grandfather died, and he gave me and my brother the farm, and now I'm here trying to...
Trying to kill my son and ruin my farm, huh? Well, it's near a big city. I'll be damned if I just sit here and let that happen. I'm not some pushover. You're gonna have to fight on your hands. If my name isn't Elder Koopa.
He yelled. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I was working in my own fields and heard your son call for help. So I tried to help, and I...
Oh, now you're saying, I ain't turtle enough to protect my son or my farm. Best you get on my land before I burn you and yours in ground.
Bowser yelled. Luigi simply stared at him, completely stunned and stayed in place, not knowing what to do. Bowser roared.
I said what?
And breathed a wall of fire from his very cute and pouty mouth. Luigi quickly jumped aside and ran back to his side of the property line, some of his hairs a little singed. Luigi looked back at the Coopers, watching Bowser pick up Junior and check to see if he was okay. He was upset that he made such a bad impression, then he got angry that Bowser got angry and all he did was save his son from being dragged for miles. He was sorely tempted to march over, bang on the door and demand an apology and a thank you. He then remembered how his grandfather used to say, "Don't take anger on people! Take it out on your work!" So that's just what Luigi did. He pulled, tilled, planted, and stored things to sell in town later. He washed his clothes, took a shower, cooked his supper, read a book, then set an alarm for early the next day. Climbed gingerly into bed, feeling every ache, every throb, and fell asleep with the image of Bowser Cooper's hands reaching for him.
What?
Chapter 2. Business. Summary. Luigi meets some of the townspeople and has another run-in with Bowser Cooper. Can they become friends, or are they destined to be enemies? The next morning's alarm blared too soon and too loud. Luigi groggily got out of bed and put on his wristwatch, feeling all of his body ache in every nook and cranny, even ones that he didn't know that he had. He got a light breakfast, drank some coffee, filled a bottle of water, and left to work in the fields. Around 11 a.m. Luigi decided that he needed some supplies and wanted to get some lunch in town, so made a quick list and loaded his wheelbarrow and marched into town. He searched for the general goods store, which took some time, during which he decided to buy a Yoshi and a cart because his already sore feet were aching. He eventually found the GG store, opened the door and saw a woman wearing a pink dress, white gloves that go up to her elbows, and a small crown on her head. She had blonde hair and blue eyes that seemed to shine brightly. She smiled as he came in.
Welcome. New in town?
Luigi nodded and replied, "Sort of. My nana was apparently from here. His name was Luigi Mushani. I'm his grandson, Luigi Mushani II. I'm named after him, as a matter of fact." The woman's smile dropped and she walked around the counter, wrapped him in a hug and whispered softly in his ear,
I am so sorry for your loss. Your grandfather was a pillar in this community, and he talked so much of you and your brother.
They parted and she spoke again.
My name is Peach. I own the store. Your grandfather had store credit. You can put it on here and pay me whatever you can. If you need anything, please let me know.
Luigi offered a small smile and asked, I would like to buy a Yoshi and a card. Do you know where I can do that? And get something to eat?
Of course. Tell you what, give me a list of things that you need. I'll put them aside and go to the Winking Caterpillar. Get something to eat, then go visit Tony Tot, who should have a Yoshi to sell ya.
Luigi handed her the list and walked to the Winking Caterpillar to get a warm meal. He walks in to see a bunch of toads and Toadettes, either eating, drinking, playing games, or serving them. Luigi sat at a table where a brownish, orange-haired woman walked up and said,
What kind of voice should I give her?
Well, do your best Daisy impression, Dario.
know what I'm doing.
Oh. There you go. That's my voice.
Hi there, I'm Daisy, the owner of this here place. Feel free to order anything you eat and drink, so long as you can pay for it. What do you want, hon?
Luigi ordered a small meal and a local beer. Seeing as he hadn't had any in about a month for various reasons,
Which
as he
is a
waited,
fucking alcoholist?
yes,
alcohol.
he texted Mario to check on him and the business and update him a little. Shortly after, Tony sat down across from him and said,
I said you wanted to buy one of my Yoshis.
Luigi nodded and said,
Also, why is
Red Bull
Yoshi lowercased? It's like a. Why is Yoshi lowercased here?
Because he's I don't know, an animal. Luigi nodded and
object.
said, well, rent more like if I can pay by the day or the week, whichever's easier for you. Tony nodded.
Sure, I can do that. Give me a 100C for the month. We'll go from there. Of course, if it's injured or sick, you'll pay double. Is that good?
Luigi nodded, replied, can I pay 50C now and then 50C at the end of the month? Tony scratched his chin.
Sure, we can do that easily. Let's shake on it. And I'll tie up the Yoshi outside pitches. Then I'll meet you there. And I'll tell you how you care for him. Pleasure doing business with you, Luigi.
They both stood and shook hands and Tony left.
Double
Shortly
thumb.
after, Daisy returned and dropped off his meal and drink. A few minutes later, Tony joined him and ordered a coffee and something to eat, then began teaching Luigi what to do with his new Yoshi. As Tony talked, Luigi both ate and wrote some notes down in his phone. Oh, this is Bowser.
Ah, teaching Big City here how to work hard.
A familiar, sexy voice broke in, interrupting Tony and Luigi's conversation. Luigi glanced up and tried not to blush as he stared into Bowser's deep, hauntingly beautiful eyes. And replied in a shaky voice, I'm sorry about yesterday, I didn't mean to. Bowser held up one of his enormous hands to stop him.
Look, that's why I wanted to talk to you. You see, I jumped the gun a bit yesterday, and I thought you crossed the boundary and spooked Chompy. After everything calmed down, Junior told me he was messing around Chompy's chair, and it broke, and well, the rest, you know.
Bowser scratched the back of his head and continued.
I punished Junior, and he wanted to say something to you. Junior.
Luigi glanced down at Junior, who looked down at the floor sheepishly. Well, can you do Bowser Jr.?
Sorry that I got myself in danger.
No, this is terrible.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, that was Luigi.
Sorry that I got myself in danger and almost got hurt, and I'm sorry that Papa yelled at you and blamed you.
Carry0294. Amazing voice acting, LOL.
I produced a colored picture of Luigi and Bowser holding hands where they each held the hands of Junior. Oh my god. Luigi stood up and kneeled in front of Junior, placed a hand on his shoulder softly and said, well, be more careful and just a little wiser next time you want to do something dangerous or foolish. Remember what happened this time. Can you do that for me, son? Junior nodded slightly, then Luigi hugged him and said, I'm going to hang up your drawing on my fridge when I get home and tonight. I love it! Thank you! Ho ho! Junior's face lit up in a smile and he turned to his dad.
Go fish up.
Yeah, boy. Go ahead, just be careful and don't fall in. I'll be there in a bit. I want to talk to Mr. Bouchard for a minute.
Junior hugged his dad, waved at Daisy and Tony, then ran out the door. Bowser grabbed a nearby chair, placed it next to Luigi and Tony's table, and began. That's
now
all.
I understand. Wait. Damn, I lost myself now.
So here's the thing, Big City. Your grandpa and my grandpa were friends. Don't know how. I don't know why, but they were. And I don't know you. You don't know me. And from what I've seen of your land, you don't know anything about farming except what you've seen on TV and our movies or textbooks.
He paused to gauge Luigi's reaction, then kept speaking.
Now I understand that your grandpappy passed, and you have my condolences. Truly you do. It's just awful losing a loved one, I know. But I also know that the only reason you're here is to sell the farm, otherwise you'd come here, come with more bags and probably with your brother. So here's my point then. I'll buy your farm for 1,000 C, and then you can go on back to the city and go a living. Sound fair? What the fuck?
Luigi pondered for
Scammer.
a minute. After all, he only did come here to sell the farm, and why not sell it to a friend of his no-nos and to someone who knows how to take care of it? He glanced at Tony, who was looking out the window, pretending not to hear the conversation, then looked back at Bowser, who was looking very polite, and that smile is definitely a charming one, it suits his face. Luigi thought to himself. He was very tempted to say yes, shake hands, exchange coin, pack his bags and go home. However, he then remembered how they first met, how Bowser talked down to him, although some truth to what he said, and felt like he's been treated this way and talked to this way before. His blood began to boil, but he kept his cool and reached for his wallet, pulled out some coin, counting it out slowly and trying to get his hands to stop shaking. He then counted out 50C and handed it to Tony, then glared at Bowser. Mr. Koopa, I appreciate the kind words about my grandfather, and you too have my condolences for your loss. He took a deep breath. And while there is some truth to what you say, I do not appreciate how you have said it, nor the pitiful amount of coins that you have offered me. I will not be selling mushrooms now, or in the future, and I most certainly will not be selling it to you, for I am here to stay, like I promised my Dodo. Hoo-hoo! Luigi! He made for the door, turned back, tilted his hand. I do hope we can be friends, but with your attitude it is unlikely. Tell Junior he's welcome to help me or come over anytime he's not busy, and give him my regards. Good day, Mr. Koopa, Miss Daisy, Mr. Toad. He then left without waiting to hear Bowser's response. He walked into an alley where he threw up, leaned against the wall and smacked his forehead with his hand. Stupid Luigi, why did you say that? Now you have to tell Mario that you're starving and oh boy, what a mess! He said out loud to no one in particular. Luigi shook his head, walked to Peach's store, paid for his goods, hopped on his rant at Yoshi and called Mario to update him. Luigi really regretted coming out to Star Valley. He regretted his temper. And most of all, he regretted coming into town. He hoped and wished upon this star that he didn't just make the biggest mistake of his and Mario's life. Why didn't his no-no just sell the farm and put them through all of this? Luigi laughed a little and said out loud, No, you always had a twisted sense of humor, wherever you are. I hope you're laughing. And he spent the rest of the day trying not to think how attractive Bowser's face was. Chapter 3.
Why did PM pause the game now?
I don't know, he apparently lost the match.
No, I didn't.
But I saw something about retrying.
Because I was pressing start for this moment.
Chapter 3. Routines and Festivals. Summary. Luigi has an awkward conversation with Mario about the future of the farm. The next morning, Luigi got up, ate some breakfast, drank his coffee, walked around the fields, marked places with some scarecrows to scare the birds away, and placed some markers for a place to move the rocks. Around noon, he took a break to eat some lunch, and he FaceTimed his brother, who answered a bit worried. They made small talk for a few minutes, then Luigi spoke. So, I saw that I did something stupid yesterday. Mario sighed. You didn't text him, did you? Luigi blinked. What?
I mean, Lou, come on. The guy who took 6 years of your life just to go and cheat on you, and you think it's a good idea to go and text him again? At least tell me you did it after a few drinks. Lucci shook his head. No, I didn't text him, I swear. I got into an argument with the next door neighbor, and might have promised him that I wasn't selling the farm at all. He watched as Mario process the bomb shell he just dropped on him. Then Mario replied, "Was he cute?" Lucci choked on his water. I'm sorry, bud. Listen, if he was cute, you probably just wanted an excuse to stay, and I totally understand. Get the dick, bro! Mario replied. Lucci blushed. I don't think that it's gonna work out between us. I mean, he's hard, yeah, and totally my time, but he's a jerk. He's got a temper, and oh please, there's such a thing as hate and angry sex, you know. She blushed even harder. And he's got a son, so his voice trailed away. So it could be pen or bi or omni or whatever. Mario continued, just because he has a son, it doesn't mean that he's straight. He might have had a husband, boyfriend, or a partner and they died or divorced. Hey, it could have been a one-night thing and the mom left. You don't know. Don't talk yourself out of a good thing. Lou is all I'm saying. Tell you what, go ahead and sell your shares in an apartment. I'll send your stuff to the farm and you can stay for a bit and see where everything takes you. I don't want to make more work for you. I know you have your hands full, Mario. Mario waved a hand. Nonsense! If things get out of hand, I'd just hire someone else. Besides, you need a break from the city for a while. And a few months in the country will do you some good. And maybe you can find out more about No-No. Lucci smiled. Oops. I somehow scrolled. Lucci smiled. Thanks, Mario. You're the best brother a guy could ever have. The two brothers talked for a few minutes more, then said goodbye, each refreshed and happy with the conversation. Lucci spent the rest of the day chopping down bushes, plowing, and planted some flowers near the house. As he worked, he kept thinking of what Mario said about taking some time from the city, and he admitted to himself that he rather took to the farm life. He also couldn't stop thinking about Bowser and his big-toned muscles, the way that his eyes flashed with a passion and spirit. Luigi finally called it a day. Days passed smoothly for Luigi as he lived on the farm. He moved rocks, cut down trees, plowed fields, watered the plants, planted flowers, built coops for some chickens and pens for some animals that he purchased in town.
Chicken!
He fortunately had few run-ins with Bowser, though Bowser Jr. would come over and give him fish that he caught, and Luigi even went with him a few times and learned how to fish, and in return Luigi would buy him lunch or cookies and send him off with a hug and wave. Luigi did miss being surrounded by so many people, and he did miss his brother, even if they did FaceTime every other day for at least an hour. He also found himself missing his ex. Sure, the man was a toxic mess, and the breakup was anything but clean. You lost again!
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did! You lost again!
It's because my finger, I was flying against the net for some reason.
And the breakup was anything but clean, but he missed being held. He missed the warmth of someone next to him as he read a book or fell asleep. And yeah, the sex! He missed the sex! It was good. Hell, it was great. It also had been a few weeks since he's gotten laid. One morning, as he woke up, he felt his dick stiff from morning wood. He tried to ignore how stiff it was as he went through his morning routine, but gods, he was so horny. It was stiff as he hopped into the shower, so he decided to get some relief. He turned so his back was to the shower head. He loved the feel of warm water in the back of his neck, running down his back. When he hopped out of the shower and as he toweled off, he was still horny, and his dick was still stiff. So he walked to his room, opened a drawer in his nightstand, pulled out a vibrator, a dildo, and some lube. That went sexual fast. Don't you agree, Dario?
Oh. What is he gonna do with the lube?
He started stroking
gonna-
his dick.
Is he gonna lube switches for his keyboard?
Yeah, totally. He started stroking his dick, softly brushing the head with his thumb. He imagined a fuzzy picture of a man playing with him. He began to play with his butthole. At the same time, at first just rubbing his hand in the crack between his cheeks, then made circles around his hole. He put lube on the dildo and repositioned so that he was on his back and spread his cheeks, slowly inserting the dildo in his ass.
Carry0294.
He moaned as it entered him
Look.
and filled him. Then he began to moan when he turned on the vibrator and placed it on his dick.
Carry
He closed his eyes
0294.
as he pushed the
Luo.
dildo in and out and held the vibe in place and tried to picture someone there with him. To his surprise, he didn't picture his ex, a friend, or anyone that he had a thing for, but Bowser, of all people, of course. He tried to imagine someone else, like Eel Dog. No, just kidding. Like anyone else. But Bowser kept popping in, his voice growling in his ears, his hands pinning Luigi's, his hot breath pressing against his neck. He finally gave in and just imagined that the dildo was Bowser's dick ramming him. He moaned and groaned, imagining that Bowser would growl or groan with pleasure as he heard Luigi's. Eventually, he felt the pressure build and gasped as he orgasmed, and cum shot from his dick all over his thighs and some dripped on his dildo. He laid there for a bit and tried to catch his breath and just feel the waves of pleasure and release wash over him. When he began cleaning the mess that he made, he thought to himself, I can't believe I came to the idea of Bowser. I must be touch stuff to imagine him combined with how often Mario brings him up. Yeah, that's it. And he tried to push away the thought that despite what he said, he just might be attracted to Bowser. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and during that time, Luigi fell in love with Star Valley. He learned that Star Valley is the boundary for the Koopa, Mushroom, and Sarasala kingdoms. He loved the people. He loved the air, the food, everything was so different and refreshing from the city. Mario often commented that Luigi seemed happier than he had been in a long time. His encounters with Bowser were few and far in between, which Luigi was thankful for, since every time he jerked off or fingered his ass, he imagined Bowser watching or railing him. Even his sex dreams were full of Bowser riding his bussy so this is so stupid. Riding his bussy so hard that he could swear that his ass felt sore when he woke up. Wow.
Amazing.
Well, pussy? I don't know how to spell this.
Boozy.
You know, it's
No, it's
pussy,
a
but
boozy.
with a B. It's
Yeah,
butt.
boozy. Boozy.
Boozy. Boozy.
Boozy.
Actually, I wanna see how it's pronounced. I'm gonna
Boozy.
post it in my chat now, so the text-to-speech can tell me how it is.
LizardTaro. Bussy.
Bussy. It's Bussy.
Okay.
He fell into a familiar routine of normalcy. However, one day he saw Tony Toad ambling down his drive. Luigi stopped working and waited for Tony to reach him. The two waved at each other and Tony spoke up.
Looks like you've been working hard. Looks nice. And your crap is coming in nicely. I'm glad to see the Yoshi and Birdie I sold you are helping to make me a home here.
He spat out a seashell he was sucking on.
Are you still planning to sell the place still, or have you changed your mind?
Luigi shook his head. I'm honestly not sure yet. As the two talked for a bit, Bowser Koopa Jr. walked up to Luigi and tugged on his overalls, and when Luigi kneeled in front of him, he said, well, Bowser Jr.
Babies burn the town. And I was wondering if you'd like to join Papa and I for it. He's making his world famous king chili. And I'm helping him. Maybe you can make some of your cookies or cakes too.
Bowser leaned against the fence.
Junior, don't go bothering Big City. While he's working, go feed the animals.
Okay, Papa.
He hugged Luigi and then ran to feed the animal. Bowser spoke.
Sorry about Big City, Junior Big City. But he's right. You should come to the festival. It's a real shindig. I'll also be playing my band. Nothing too fancy, mind you.
Luigi was going to say no, given their relationship, or lack of one. But he couldn't say no to Junior, who specifically invited him. He sighed, then said, "When's the festival?" Tony spoke up.
It's not for a couple of more weeks, which actually brings me here. Daisy, Peach, and Junior keep raving how good your baked cookies are. Or goods are. And I wanted to know if you could make some for the festival.
Luigi sighed again.
Okay, sure. I'll bring some baked goods, and I'll even throw in a special recipe. When is it exactly?
Tony handed him a flyer with all of the info on it. Bowser and Tony left, and Luigi went back to work. After that, the following days were busy for Luigi between managing the farm and baking. He loved baking. He used to do it with his grandfather, and since it was Junior that got him back into baking, he wanted to make something special for him. He pulled out his Nono's recipe box and shuffled through them until he found the one he wanted and got to baking. He cried while making them and laughed when filling them, and when they were ready, he froze all that he cooked to keep them fresh for the festival. When everything was finished baking, Luigi sat down and suddenly it hit him. He agreed to go on a family outing with Bowser and his son. He quickly searched Instagram for Bowser's account, followed him, and messaged him. So I guess in that farm there's internet access.
Oh man.
Missed that.
And messaged him.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure that it was okay that I come with you and Junior to the festival tomorrow. Just let me know.
He tossed the phone down and picked up one of his books and resisted the urge to check his phone. After a short while he heard his phone pinged, he checked it, saw that Bowser followed him back and DM'd him back.
Yeah, it's fine, Big City. We gotta head to the festival early in the day. Here's my number. Send me yours and we can iron out the details.
Uh-oh.
Luigi blinked for a few minutes. He quickly texted Bowser,
Hey, this is my Luigi. This is my number.
This is my Luigi? What the fuck?
I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake.
Typo.
This is my Luigi. This is my number. But that's kind of obvious, huh? Yes, it talks soon.
Bowser sent a thumbs up emoji and replied,
Talk soon. Going to bed. Sleep well.
Luigi sent back a good night text, sat there for a few minutes and realized that he's felt warmer than he's ever felt, and he couldn't help but be excited at the idea that he has Bowser's number. He's going on a date, essentially. Not knowing what to do with himself, stood up and began baking until he was tired and climbed into bed. The next days went by, and during that time he decided not to tell Mario until it was all over, knowing that he would tease him relentlessly. And he baked, more than he ever had since his father died. He actually remembered that he wanted to open a bakery, but went into the family business. Soon, the day came for the Coopers and Luigi to attend the festival. He squared his shoulders, smiled, and prayed that nothing would happen to mess up the perfect day that was the festival. Chapter 4. The Festival. Summary. What will happen at the festival? Will Bowser and Luigi become closer or further apart? Oh, I'm so excited! The festival was much larger than he thought it would be, but everyone was so helpful and unloaded his snacks, carried them to a table and helped him get all set up. He saw across the bay Bowser sitting up with his band, and he saw Junior with a baseball cap on his head and sunscreen on his cheeks walking to the food table carrying a huge pot of what he assumed to be chili. He rushed over and asked,
Hey, Junior, you need a hand?
He firmly shook his head.
Not right now, Uncle Luigi. But I'll need help putting it on the table and finding something to sit it on so I can dish it out.
Luigi listened to Junior's chatter as they walked to the table side by side.
And that's when I asked Papa if I could make his king chili this year. And he said, since I'm making it, I could serve it all by myself.
Luigi smiled and replied, "This is your first time. I know we're supposed to wait, but can I be your first customer?"
Junior's face lit up and his little tail started to wag.
I want to say yes, but rules are rules, so you have to wait along with everyone else.
Luigi laughed and held his hands up as he
Bitch.
walked back to his table. An hour later, the festival was in full swing. People were playing games, eating, laughing, and running around, having fun. Luigi was saving his desserts for later, so he stayed and helped Junior dish out his chili, after having his own bowl first, of course. Junior's tail wouldn't stop wagging as he hummed and served customers his Prince chili, as he was calling it, and soon the pot was empty. So he and Luigi washed the pot and the ladle. Then Luigi held his hand and walked around around the festival. The two laughed and played some of the carnival games, ring toss, shooting ducks, etc. Luigi won a stuffed bear, which he quickly gave to Junior, who hugged it tightly. Junior eventually pulled him to where his dad was playing, and Luigi picked him up and sat him on his shoulder so he could see him perform. Bowser sang and played the electric guitar. He was singing Highway to Hell, then followed it up with Hotel California and Aurora Borealis. Not just kidding, just Aurora. And a slew of other classic rock songs. At some point during Anywhere You Want It, Junior got away from Luigi and climbed on stage and started dancing next to his dad. At some point, to rest his voice, Bowser switched to heavy metal and just rocked out. Eventually, Luigi walked to his dessert table and started handing out his cookies, cakes, pies, brownies, and more, but he was saving the special treat for Bowser and Junior. As he served the people, in all too familiar, nasally voice spoke,
I think that's small Luigi.
oh my god, yeah! That's his ex! Or what?
Wow! I see you're back to baking! I think that's what I miss about you, babes!
It took all of Luigi's strength not to upend the table and attack the tall, mustached man wearing purple overalls and a black t-shirt and a purple hat with a WL on it.
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
He said to his ex. His ex laughed.
Ah, come on, babes. Don't be like that. It's a me!
Luigi grinded his teeth.
I'm sorry, sir. Unless you're planning to get something from this table, then I'm not able to converse with you.
Waluigi opened his mouth to respond, but was stopped by Bowser pushing his way through with Junior on his shoulders and said,
Move it, perps, if you ain't gonna buy anything.
Purple Guy tried to introduce himself.
Hi there, big fella. I'm Waluigi, and I'm sort of in the middle of...
Bowser cut him off by saying,
What do you want, Junior?
Waluigi sighed and said,
Ah, we'll talk later, Luigi. It's been nice seeing you look good.
Luigi ignored him as he got out of the special treats that he made for Bowser and his son.
Stop.
He smiled up at Junior and said,
Stop, ladies, anyway.
Here, Junior, I made these just for you and your dad. It was my favorite when I was your age. And the recipe has been in the family for generations.
Stop.
It's sort of a rite of passage for Mushadi men to cook it.
Stop this.
Junior's face lit up and he grabbed it and took a bite, and from the look on his face, Luigi could tell that he loved it. Bowser spoke up.
Wait, where are we? Fuck,
Weren't you paying attention, huh?
I was looking at the game.
Yeah. Bowser spoke up?
What's the name of this dang big city? It's pretty good.
Luigi chuckled nervously.
It's called a cannoli. Well, actually, it's called cannolo, and the plural is cannoli, but a lot of people just refer to it as cannoli, and I'm glad you like it. Here, have some more.
And he gave another one to Junior, who had somehow managed to get the filling all over his mouth and on his nose.
Uncle Luigi! It's so good!
Junior said with his mouth full.
Thanks for making me, Uncle Luigi. Did I make it again?
Uchi laughed. Ha! We'll see, Junior. It's meant to be a special treat for special occasions like today.
Junior saw some of his friends and climbed and left to play with them, leaving Bowser and Luigi alone at the table. Bowser spoke up.
Hey, thanks for watching over Junior while I was with the guys. It made it a lot easier, and thanks for the cannoli.
Luigi waved a hand as his face turned red.
Oh, shucks, Mr. Cooper. It was no trouble at all. Besides, it was nice making the cannolis. I haven't made them since my grandfather's birthday.
Bowser nodded.
Stop! It's a hard battle and you keep...
Oh man.
Yeah, that
Bowser
first time
nodded.
making their favorite food without them is hard. I'm glad and proud of you for doing it anyways. It made Junior's day.
Luigi let out a small sigh.
I think the festival made his day, and I was just a small part of it.
Bowser shook his head.
Now I know, my boy. And then this is the happiest that I've seen him since his mother left us. And please call me Bowser. Mr. Koopa was my father.
Luigi leaned forward.
When you mean left you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry.
And blushed when he realized that he was asking about something incredibly sensitive and personal. Bowser chuckled.
Huh. That's fine. As long as I can ask you a personal question in return.
Luigi nodded. Bowser sighed.
His mother were happy. Then she found out about Junior. Then suddenly she wasn't ready for commitment. She wanted to explore the world and find herself and reconnect with nature and so on. As soon as it was hatching day for him, she up and left. He never knew her. I've told him about the good things, and when he's older, then I'll tell him the rest.
Luigi reached out a glovel hand and rested it on top of Bowser's arms, feeling his toned, strong muscles. Then Bowser leaned forward.
Alright, my turn, Big City. What's the issue with Purple Man over there? And what's the real reason you stayed here?
Luigi gulped.
Actually, the answer is the same for both. He's my ex from the city. I came out here to get away from him, and that's it.
Bowser grunted.
Must have been pretty bad if you pretended not to even know the guy.
Luigi sighed and twiddled his thumbs.
Yeah, well, we were not great together, and I caught him cheating. 15 times.
Oh my god.
15 times. 10 times with the same guy, and we went together a long time, and we lived together. And he's a real piece of shit, and the breakup was real messy. So yeah, fuck that guy, and I never want to see him again.
Bowser leaned in and flexed his muscles.
Don't worry, Big City. I'll keep him away from you and keep you safe from your ex.
Luigi's eyes widened and he gulped when he saw Bowser flex.
Carry
Despite himself, he was
0294.
mesmerized by
Damn
Bowser's
15
arms
times.
and chest, and his face wasn't half bad either. Luigi shook himself mentally and stammered out a thank you. Hours later, the festival winded. Luigi and the Koopas packed up for the night, sat on the green and watched the drones make a synchronized light show and then left. Luigi was carrying Junior to the Koopa's door when Junior blinked a little.
Uncle Lou, can you spend the night?
Luigi looked at Bowser, who shrugged.
You might as well. It's a long walk back to your place and it's dark. You might get lost or hurt, bitch.
They walked inside and Luigi got Junior dressed in his spaceship pajamas, made sure that he brushed his teeth and sharpened his horns, then tucked him in and read him a story, kissed his forehead and closed the door. Bowser found him.
Thanks for putting Junior to bed while I got the guest room made.
Luigi shrugged.
No problem, he's a good kid, and you're doing a great job with him.
Both stood awkwardly, and Luigi spoke again.
And thanks for the chili, it was delicious, really.
Bowser chuckled.
Yeah, the little guy outdid himself. But your cannoli were good too.
Luigi smiled.
Well, if you like my cannolis, you should try some of my spaghetti and meatballs.
Bowser's eyebrows raised in surprise and he smirked. Luigi quickly realized how that sounded and he stammered.
I meant that you should try some of my cooking, not...
Bowser cut him off.
Yeah? Alright, Big City, it's a date. Tomorrow night we'll come over to your place and I try some of your cooking.
Luigi only nodded.
A date? I mean, yeah, that sounds cool. And you and Junior would be my first guests, actually, so that would be nice.
Great, we'll be there at 6. Sleep well, Lou. Me or Junior will wake you up tomorrow morning.
Bowser said as he walked to his bedroom. Luigi said goodnight and crawled into the bed and thought,
I've another date with Bowser. What is happening? And how am I gonna tell Mario?
He fell asleep, thinking about being held by Bowser's enormous arms and his voice saying,
Don't worry, Pixie, I'll keep you safe.
Chapter 5. Noodles with extra sauce, please. Summary. Bowser joins Luigi for a pasta dinner. Where will it lead? Notes. Content warning, trigger warning, mentions of biphobia.
Biphobia?
Luigi woke up to someone shaking him. He groggily woke up and saw Junior standing next to his bed and remembered the events of last night. He sat up and smiled at Junior.
Oh, fuck!
Morning, Junior. Sleep well?
Junior nodded and put something in his lap. Luigi looked down and saw burnt toast, bacon and eggs with a cup of orange juice and coffee on a tray.
4 minutes.
I made you breakfast.
What?
Made you breakfast. Papa said that you might like coffee, so he made you a cup. Well, really a pot, but he poured it into a cup. Just this one cup, I mean. Not the entire pot. The cup's too small for the entire thing. Oh, I'm sorry about the toast. I touched the little one like the bacon was fried, and I forgot to check the setting. I put the butter on the one peanut butter on the other one because I wasn't sure which one you preferred, so I gave you both and I wasn't sure how you liked your eggs, so I just scrambled them and I did it all by myself. Papa said he would clean up while I gave you our food. Woke up, so that's what I have here now.
As he kept talking, Junior climbed onto the bed and sat next to Luigi. Luigi simply kept nodding and politely took a bite of both pieces of toast, which tasted, well, burnt. He smiled and took a sip of his coffee and ate the rest of the breakfast as Junior kept talking about the usual random things that children talk about until Bowser walked into the room.
Junior! Leave the man alone and go brush your teeth. Sorry about that, Big City.
Junior gave Luigi a quick hug, then jumped off the bed with his tail wagging as he walked out of the room and to the bathroom.
Sorry again about Junior, Big City. He was just a little excited to have a guest. We don't have him regularly, so he got a bit carried away.
Luigi smiled.
It's not a problem, he's a really nice boy.
Bowser smiled.
Yeah, well, I do my best. Listen, don't worry about the dishes. Go ahead and get changed, and I'll walk you back to your place.
Luigi realized that he was holding up Bowser from work, so he flung the covers off and jumped out of bed and came face to face with a blushing Bowser.
Let you get ready. I will be just outside. Not outside the door, just outside the house, I meant. Yeah.
Bowser stammered embarrassedly as he backed out of the door. Luigi couldn't figure out why Bowser had acted so odd until he looked down and saw that he was only in his boxers, and much to his horror and embarrassment, he had gotten aroused and the tip of his cock was visible. Ah, mamma mia! Then he took a moment to ponder. Bowser's a guy, why would he get so flustered? Unless... he's not gay or bi, is he? Luigi blushed at the thought that he was, and decided to ignore it and talk about it with Mario. He got dressed and finished his breakfast, carried the tray into the kitchen and cleaned his cup and dishes, then walked out of the door. He saw Bowser waiting for him. Ah, fuck, the scrolling! He saw Bowser waiting for him. Luigi didn't know how to handle the situation, so he cleared his throat and just said,
Thanks again for letting me spend the night. I'm sorry for my...
What the fuck?
Nah, don't worry about it, Big City. I haven't had someone stay the night in a long time.
Luigi blushed again, and...
Is it Bowser?
And? Yeah, it's Bowser.
I mean, me and Junior haven't had visitors in a while. We were happy to have you, and anytime you want to come over, it's fine with us.
Bowser hastily added. Luigi chuckled, and the two started walking back to Luigi's side of the fence. As the two walked, they chatted about how stubborn the birds were, how the night's rain would help the crops, and make it harder to till, and how it would affect the animals, and soon, Luigi started talking about his life in the city. Bowser talked about his childhood, and how he never knew his parents, how his grandparents died before he was born, leaving him to be raised by a family friend. Eventually they got closer to Luigi's side of the fence, and as they were parting, Bowser said,
Alright, Big City. You know the rest of the way back, so this is where we'll part ways.
Luigi turned to say goodbye when Bowser added,
So we'll see you tonight for super. I can't
Supper.
wait to supper. I can't wait to test your spaghetti and meatballs.
Luigi was so
With
caught
meatballs,
off.
I mean your fucking balls. Oh.
Luigi was so caught off guard that he spun around too quickly and his feet slipped in the mud, causing him to fall. Quickly, Bowser caught him in his big, thick, strong arms. Luigi
Harry
stared into his
0294.
eyes, and to his
Have a
surprise,
supper.
Bowser stared back, visible concern in his eyes. Luigi was tempted to caress Bowser's face, but he resisted, not sure if the attraction and tension between them was only one-sided, and was afraid to be rejected and ruin their tender friendship.
What is PM doing?
You're right,
Oh.
Luigi.
Luigi. It says Luigi.
Luigi! Luigi blushed and could only nod that he was fine. Bowser helped him to his feet, and the two stared quietly for a minute before Luigi held out his hands to Bowser and said,
Oh, thanks. Sorry, yes. I'll have supper ready by 6 p.m. unless that's too late for Junior.
Bowser glanced at Luigi's hand for a minute, then shook it and answered,
Nah, he doesn't usually go to bed until 9, so it's all good. See you at 6, Big City.
Luigi walked to the fence and climbed over it, turned and watched Bowser walk away for a bit, before heading to change and put on his gloves so he could get to work. If only Luigi would have waited a few more minutes, he would have seen Bowser flex his hand as he walked to join his son in the fields. Hours later, Luigi was cooking spaghetti! With only a butter and olive oil sauce, meatballs, buttered breadsticks, a chocolate cake, and coffee and tea to drink. As he cooked, he called Mario and gave him an update.
Sounds like you have a thing for the big guy.
Luigi blushed.
No, it's not like that. I'm just being a good neighbor, all.
Mario smirked.
Well, be a better neighbor and fuck the man, or at least give him some head.
Why is Mario so raunchy in this fanfiction? Luigi coughed on some water he was drinking.
Mario, please, it's not like that. We're just friends.
Raccoon Mario.
Besides, I'm
Mario.
sure he's not gay or bi, and I'm just touch-starved.
Mario shook his head in disbelief.
Bro, you're cooking dinner, you slept at his place, and you shared a couple of embraces, and you tucked his son in bed. Face it, Lou, you're smitten with the guy.
Luigi's face turned.
No, I most certainly am not! And the braces were just saving me from harm, and his son is too adorable too. Besides, even if I am, it's not like the guy's attracted to me, and there's no way that a guy like him would go out with a guy like me.
To his surprise, he was sad that what he said was true.
Shit! I think you're right, Mario. I am smitten with the fella.
Mario clapped. Yes! I knew it! But before Mario could say anything more, there was a knock at the door which made Luigi jump, nearly dropping his tablet. His Windows XP tablet. He rushed a goodbye to Mario and hung up, then answered the door. There in a shirt with the chest open and a nice pair of pants was Bowser. Hair slicked back with flowers in his hand.
Hi, Big City. Junior wanted to come over, but we forgot he had sleepover to go to, so it's just me.
Gary0294.
Wanted me
His
to give you
iPad.
these flowers.
Yeah, this is, how convenient, huh? That his son is not there. How convenient. Don't you think so, Dario? Bowser had out some sunflowers. Luigi took them.
I put them in some water. Please come inside.
Me, come inside me. A voice in Luigi's head screamed. He ignored the voice and rambled a bit as he put the flowers away.
Good place, Big City. Love what you've done with the place. Of course, I've never been in a place myself, but you've got good taste.
Luigi beamed.
Thanks, I did what I could. Most of my expenses go to the farm, you know. But what little extra I have goes to things that brighten the place.
Bowser nodded, then Luigi gestured to the small dining room.
Dinner's ready. Do you want tea, coffee, or water? I don't really drink, so there's no alcohol.
What?
Really? Didn't you drink beer?
Yeah, earlier in the fanfiction he drank beer.
Okay.
So that's a contradiction, alright.
Yeah.
Bowser replied.
He is fine, thanks.
Luigi nodded and poured a cup and finished setting the table.
Oh, don't worry, I'll make a plate for Junior when he comes back home.
Luigi added as he served Bowser some spaghetti and meatballs.
Thanks, Big City.
The two ate and talked all the way through dinner, and all the way through dessert. They talked about how Luigi met his ex and why he stayed with him for so long. Then they talked about Bowser's childhood and how the wizard that raised him is the same wizard that lives near them both, and what it was like living with him. The old grandfather clock that Luigi had in the living room chimed midnight. Bowser stood quite quickly.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stay so late. I'll help you clean up and then I head out.
Luigi also stood.
Well, I won't say no to the help cleaning up, but I can't send you out in the dark. Besides, sounds like a pretty bad rainstorm out there.
Gary0294.
Might as well spend the
Shine.
night.
He blushed as he remembered that he only had the one bed. How convenient! Oh my god, this is so bad.
I only had the one bed. so
oh gosh.
So take the couch and you can take the bed.
I'll take the couch, you can keep the bed.
Bowser said. Luigi waved a hand.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too big for the couch. And don't say you'll sleep on the floor either. It's not comfortable.
Bowser scratched his head.
Raccoon Mario. Sleep on the couch.
Well, we could compromise. We both take the bed.
Luigi silently both cheered and screamed at the thought, but stammered out,
yeah. If that's the only way to get you into bed, then let's share.
The two started doing dishes.
Gary0294.
Luigi would wash them while Bowser would hand them to him.
Raccoon Mario. Or Luigi
And that's
sleeps
the
on the
last
floor.
of them.
Luigi said as he turned around to Bowser standing right in front of him, his giant body looming over him. Luigi couldn't stop staring at Bowser's broad and muscled chest. He finally looked up at Bowser, who was now leaning forward, arms on the cupboards.
Gary0294. Serious
You
slow.
gotta be more careful. This is the third time I've stopped you from hurting yourself. You stacked the dishes too high, and they were falling out.
Luigi replied, well then, it's a good thing that I live so close to you. I can rely on you to keep me safe. Bowser let out a low chuckle.
You sure you want that big city? You look like you've got your hands full enough as it is.
Luigi smiled coyly.
These hands can handle plenty more, trust me.
Then something came over Luigi. He gently grabbed Bowser's chin, pulled it towards him, and kissed him right on the lips. Bowser tensed at first, but relaxed and returned the kiss. And soon, he was grinding and making out with Luigi. Luigi was losing his mind in pure pleasure when Bowser pulled back.
Wait,
He said, and a piece broke inside of Luigi.
I'm sorry, we shouldn't.
Luigi wanted to agree, but he couldn't, so he just asked.
Why not?
Bowser turned away.
I've only been with women.
Luigi smiled and moved in front of him.
That's okay,
But Bowser continued.
I mean, I'm bi, but when you have a kid and a farm to look after, most men don't want that, you know? They think that I'm just being ashamed of being gay or just in a
Raccoon
phase,
Mario.
or worse,
This
that
fanfic
I'm not
makes
queer,
no sense.
that I'm just pretending.
Luigi didn't know what to say. He had bi friends, and unfortunately this was something they always complained about. He put a hand on Bowser's chest.
What about that?
0294.
I
Agreed.
love Junior, and since I have this farm, I know the life. I see you, and I don't care who you're attracted to, men, women, and boys. I don't care, as long as we can be happy together.
Bowser blushed.
I appreciate it, Big City, but I don't think this will work out between us.
Luigi was stubborn, determined, and horny, and touch-starved. He stopped Bowser with another kiss.
I think you're just afraid that I'll reject you, or that Junior will be upset. Oh wait. Somehow
Yeah,
I don't think we should. What?
I don't know who's saying this. Is this
Who's
Luigi?
saying this? No, I think this is Luigi.
I think you're just afraid that I'd reject you and that Junior will be upset somehow. I don't think you would be. Come on, you make sure that Junior's always happy and taken care of. It's your turn to be happy and taken care of.
Bowser stood still and wouldn't look Luigi in the face. Luigi lowered his hand lower and lower until it reached Bowser's cock.
I've had feelings for you since we met with the chain jump. I would touch myself. I fucked my bussy.
I'm sorry. I just can't take that seriously. When someone says bussy, I can't take that seriously.
Carry0294. WTF face rolling on the floor laughing face rolling on the floor laughing.
A dildo, imagining that it was your cock inside me, that your hands.
Raccoon Mario. Who can take this
were playing with
seriously?
my cock,
Carry0294.
I could feel your
Why
body
would you say
pressed
that?
against mine, and I would come hard, fast, and a lot.
Luigi said in a seductive tone, feeling Bowser's cock begin to grow.
All of my sex dreams have been with you in it, doing a number of things I couldn't even describe, except I could tell you that it felt so damn good!
With each pause, Luigi kissed a part of Bowser whose breathing got quicker and shallower. Luigi kneeled and undid Bowser's pants, letting them fall to his ankles, and saw his dick in full glory. It was smaller than Luigi thought it would be, but it was curved, thick, and dripping with pre-cum. Luigi smiled, taking pleasure in the fact that he had such an effect on him. He teased the head, getting his hand sticky with pre-cum. He sucked on it and moaned with satisfaction as he finally tasted Bowser's cum. He looked up at Bowser and asked,
Well, do you want me to keep going?
Bowser looked down at Luigi, but instead of answering him, he grabbed the back of Luigi's head and pushed it close to his cock, and all he said was,
Please!
Luigi opened his mouth and licked the head, then the shaft, and playing with the balls. Finally, he stuck Bowser's stick in his mouth, doing his best to make Bowser bust down his throat. He played with his balls, he fingered Bowser's virgin ass, and would only take his stick
Raccoon
out
Mario,
of his mouth
because
to spit
Luigi
on it and to
sounds
rub on
funny.
it. Until he heard Bowser say through groans,
Oh. I'm gonna!
Luigi looked up at Bowser and made eye contact as Bowser busted his load down Luigi's throat. Bowser hadn't come in so long, being too busy with the farm and Junior, so there was some build-up. Luigi pulled away from Bowser's no limp dick and wiped it clean on his mustache. It's the perfect mob, you know. Bowser helped Luigi to his feet, then said,
That's some incredible, Drew.
He shifted his feet awkwardly, causing Luigi to laugh. Luigi took Bowser's hand and led him upstairs to the bedroom.
Come on, big guy. Oh wait.
Come on, big guy. Let's go to bed.
Luigi undressed in front of Bowser, who he pushed onto the bed. He grabbed some lube and a condom and whispered,
I want to be inside of you. Do you want this?
Bowser grunted. Bowser grunted? Come on.
Raccoon Mario. They're already in bed.
Dario? What's going on?
I don't know.
Did Dario die?
I think it did.
Dario? Is he fapping to the fanfiction now?
I got interrupted, but
Sorry, I got disturbed. Alright.
Man, you're
where was
missing
I?
the best part, Dario. Bowser grunted.
Where's this?
I do. I want you, Lou. I've wanted you since I talked to you in Daisy's place. Please, take my gay virginity.
Luigi laughed and Bowser put the condom
Carry
on his
0294.
cock. Then had
He
Bowser
went off
suck him a bit.
screen.
Then lubed it up and then he lubed up Bowser's asshole, getting it ready. Luigi breathed slowly as he slid his cock in, and he grinned when he heard Bowser gasp with pleasure. He went slowly, with Bowser on his back, with legs spread, staring right into Luigi's eyes. With this being Bowser's first gay encounter, he wanted to show him a good time, so he took his time with him, and as he saw his dick getting hard again, Luigi stroked it as he thrust it and kept Bowser groaning. He stopped for a minute.
Do you wanna... What? Do you wanna change position or stay as we are?
Stay, I wanna cover you in my cum.
Luigi smiled and bent down, kissed Bowser and just felt him as he began to thrust again. Soon Luigi came, filling the condom, and he felt Bowser shoot another hard load against his stomach and chest. He collapsed on top of him, kissed his neck, chest and face and carefully threw away the condom. He soon found himself wrapped in Bowser's arms.
So,
Luigi gasped.
what's this? What you expected?
Bowser wrapped Luigi's chin lovingly.
Better.
Luigi snuggled up against Bowser. Suddenly tired, he felt Bowser cover them up with a blanket. Then he drifted off to sleep, happy that he no longer was dreaming. And sadly, it seems to end here.
That sucks.
Well, that was actually pretty wholesome, you know.
Actually, that was very well written. Actually,
I agree. Yeah. Holy
other than
shit.
a few typos.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this one gets a kudos, alright. But, is it gonna be continued? Let me check. Oh, it was published in November 2023. And let's check the profile.
Raccoon Mario. Moral of the story. Follow your dreams.
There were a couple other fanfictions. But not sure if it's gonna be continued, you know.
That sucks.
Or maybe that was the end, you know, they just fucked and you know, and that's it. Moral of the story,
Well.
follow your dreams. Yes. I'm gonna follow my dreams.
Is it now time to
Evil
stop?
dog! Oh!
Where's my rewind?
Oh, now he's crying. His dreams got shattered there by Wario. Alright. I guess that's it for today. I think we're done
hold
with
on,
this
let-
game, right?
I would say so. I'm thinking tired. There, completed!
Completed! But it says complete, not completed.
Oh well, sucks, I guess.
Wow.
Finally.
Well,
my
yeah, we
balls
did
are
it. Mario
exploding, man.
Tennis is
Yes.
done for. And, well,
For
see you guys
eternity.
next time for the
Yes.
next game.
Yes, it's exploding.
Bye.
Bye. Certified. Bye.